just your drive, like your personal drive or tolerance, or you know what I'm saying? Or is it a let me see what I can get this female to do?
Well, it wasn't this female was my lady, and so um, it was to a point where I was young and dumb, and I was doing dumb shit, and I didn't consider her feelings, and I expected all the time for her to deal with my shit and still give me the things that I feel as though that a relationship was supposed to offer. I need to go in my truck and get out the trunk and get my Timberlands out there, my boots, and in the truck, in the trunk. I know you can't. Yeah. So it's locked. You just locked it. Oh my daughter. Oh my god. Oh my god, girl. Sorry. I went to get my daughter earlier this morning, so
Hmm.
my precious little jewel. And I felt as though no matter what I put her through, she should still uh give me what I needed, which was a lie, which was to me narcissism and all those things that people will bring up as really fucked up. Rico Barnes, you know what I mean? So let me bring you up, Rico. And so I made it.
What is you on this? What is you on this morning?
I'm on love to love. Good morning. Welcome over to the Phone Club Rooftop Talk. It's your boy here. Yep, this is what I'm on this morning. I'm like, hey, sir. So I was answering her question. And then, so at that time, I felt as though no matter what I do, she is supposed to give up the punani. Nope, it's not true. She's not supposed to give it up. That's her body. She has autonomy over her body. But what she do? She will lay there and let me get mine off. And then after a while, I'm like, yo, this shit is not cool. It's not right. And I stopped doing it. And I start doing everybody else. Knowing that I was in the wrong, she could have been tired. Yes, she had my child. She was big. She was been home with the kid all day. But I didn't have no consideration. I wanted that pussy, and I want it now. You know what I mean? So after a while, we started drifting off. And I know when I was doing me before that situation, she had set me back, that she started losing love for me. So, of course, her juices won't be flowing. Her mind won't be into it. Her body won't be into it. She just felt dead. And, yes, that was my situation.
Wow. Well, that's big of you to even, you know what I mean, admit it,
Absolutely.
and talk about it. But that's, yeah, that's like the story of like most women's lives, honestly. It really is. And I don't think guys realize that for real. That is it really do make a woman feel like that. Now there's some women out here, they out for it, they ready for it. They all for the situation. But most women, I would say, at least ones I'm around, nah, not so much. And it really comes from a place of like caring for that dude and wanting him to be pleased, pleasured. And I don't think a lot of times the dudes even realize that it ain't just like, oh yeah, I want it just like you do. Sometimes, no, we don't. We just want you to be cool. Yeah. And so that could make a person feel like they're, slaved up.
Yeah, I hear this, Jay. I hear this, and I hear married women. I also heard. Let me just be say this real quick, right? I get it, right? Women emotionally connect to sex, right? So they're in an emotionally safe space. It makes them they're happy in their relationship. It makes them want to like. I think it's levels, right? Like levels of sex with women, right? It's like a standard level. And then when they really love a guy, then I think it's a third level that where like when they really love this guy, like they'll do any like they want to experience. Like I think it's like a heightened,
Pour it out. You
right?
can pour
But
it
I
out.
also think that we have
Pour
to
it out.
be honest.
Pour it
Having a
out. Rinse it out.
disagreement
It's in your
or
hand.
being angry about something and then cutting off that intimacy, I don't think is wise either. I've heard many married women say that my husband and I had a disagreement. It wasn't like a big falling out, but I didn't weaponize or use that because at the end of the day, to be honest, men have needs. And what you do is when you let this fester, and I know women say until I fix what's wrong, I'm not going to put out, right? You got to cater to me and get me back in that space before I want to be intimate with you. That sounds good in theory, right? But the fact it never plays out that way. What usually ends up happening is what you just said. If that prolongs for long enough, men start to look for this outside of the woman that they're with, right? It's just a fact of the matter. If you do this for too long, and that's why, like, and I was talking to this woman, she was like, I don't give a shit. Like, when like we can argue and fix that, but when my man, like, when we laying down, I won't, because what ultimately happens is in relationships, like, if you begin to use this as like a tool to get what you want or to have that discussion, you end up leveraging it inside the relationship and trying to make it work, right? You can't, when you begin to, like, so imagine, like, if I was a man and you made me mad, I said, well, I ain't paying the mortgage no more. I don't want to pay it no more. I'm not paying the bills no more because I'm mad at you, right? Just use that. It wouldn't work. You have to remain. So even though we may be at odds or disagreement, to say that I'm not no longer gonna give you sex, it's I don't think it's a healthy way to operate inside a relationship. I don't.
So can I jump in real quick? Or is that okay?
Yeah, go
Okay, I'm
for it.
gonna just take that as a yes. But
Uh,
here's the thing. We've had this conversation at least 15 million times on Clubhouse. I think we run into some dangerous territory when we compare intimacy to paying bills, right? Because we need to pay the bills, right? If we don't pay them, guess what? We're going to be on the street. So that's kind of like you don't have an option type of thing, right? We need them bills to be paid. She's not being intimate with you, and I'm not talking about somebody who just weaponizes it because I don't know, you didn't take the trash out today or you didn't call at 3 a.m. when you said you were going to call. I think that's a bit ridiculous. But if there's a long-standing situation in that relationship and you are not, I don't want to say curtailing to her, but you're not taking how she feels, what she's experiencing into consideration. Why the hell would she want to give you cheap? For what? Like
that,
she's like I don't know this kind of thing where you're supposed to shut off your emotions and just sleep with him and forget how you feel. I don't think that's very realistic because women are human beings. They have feelings. So if she's upset, she's upset. She's happy. If she's nervous, whatever the emotion that she's experiencing is, that has to be taken into consideration. So I don't know how we're ever going to be on the same page when it comes to these types of conversations where we just tell women forget about how you feel and just sleep with him because he wants to sleep with you. I don't think that's very realistic, you know. Yeah, that's all I have for now. But I'll say some more.
I think to your point though, Rico, that I think for me that might have to do with how far we are into a relationship. Like how I really feel about that guy. Like I don't know. I think yeah, like if I can hold sex back, then I ain't really I might not be that into you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because I get your point. Like that's not a safe game to play for a female. Like it's really not a safe game to play because, like you said, y'all men gonna go, y'all gonna go get it. I got brothers. I done seen it. Like he on the phone with one, back and forth. He get off the phone. He like, man, call another one. You know what I'm saying? So I've watched that play out. So I get that. Me, I might, if I'm really feeling you and I know like I'm mad at you right now, but I'm probably gonna get over it. I'm probably gonna do the opposite, or I'm probably like gonna blow your mind, and you gonna wish you didn't make me mad. Like that's probably how I'm gonna play that one.
I appreciate you saying that, August, because that let me know that you have a great perspective on this conversation. Because it's true. And Nikita, I'm telling you right now, you're talking about, oh, well, we don't have, I'm gonna be homeless. If that was true, men would be just like, I don't care. If you notice, right, men, this is crazy that women think this way, like, oh, well, you don't have. No, it's not saying, I'm not making her robotic. What I'm telling you is, when men are in a good space, sexually, men will buy you things, men will do things, men will overly compensate for the fact of the way that they're being treated. So if you're upset by, I'm talking about something minimal. If you're upset or you aggravated because something the man didn't do, and then you say, well, you know what? Because this what usually happens in the course of a day. You tell your girl, you like, yo, I can't wait till you get off. We're gonna do that thing or whatever. And y'all like texting back and forth. But say something happens. She has a bad traffic happen. and now she's frustrated. You get home and something she wanted you to pick up, you didn't get it, and then the kids or something happened, and now you just like, I'm not in the mood anymore. That's fine. That's fine. You totally have control not to be in the mood anymore. But don't think because he say okay, no problem, that's fine, that he really means okay, no problem. That's a lie. That's the biggest lie men tell. It's not truthful. And I'm gonna tell you something. The same man that says okay, that's fine, he's smelling the woman at work. He's looking at her move around. He's thinking about her. A lot of times, women, without even knowing it, and I'm not giving men no excuses, they push men into the arms of other women because the fact that they begin to think like, okay, I know he wants this. I want it too, but I'm not going to give it to him because he desires it. So I'm going to make him compliant to what I say. When I get back in the space that I want to operate in, then I'll get back. Men can do it too. If men, like, say if every time women did something to men, a man said, I ain't giving her no dick. You know how frustrated women would be. You know how frustrated if you didn't comply to everything that I always wanted, and every time you nag me, I'm taking sex off the table. A woman could yell at a man, curse his ass out, do all these things. If she go into bed and lay in something, a man will still jump on top. A man will still be like, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna overlook all that shit you did because I desire you in that way. It's a lot of men who walking around that on the surface level, it seems as if everything, they'll let you win that battle. But ultimately, trust me, these men are actively thinking about other women in their mind because they're not getting what they need from their woman at home. I'm not saying you can totally get away from her feelings and be like, well, you have no. But I think women have to compromise sometimes and be like, okay, I can work that out later. That's not something I know, like you're in the mood and do whatever. But to each his own. Like I said, I think a lot of women do this like as a compliant method that they use to make men comply to the things that they want them to comply to.
Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry, it's kind of loud where I'm at, but I don't. Mm, I don't agree with that. And I get it. Men will look elsewhere, but even if you give them the cheat, they'll still look elsewhere, right? But I get the point that you're saying if he's not getting what he wants, he's probably going to have a wandering eye. But at the same time, I'm of the mindset that if somebody is upset with you or there's a real situation, again, I'm not talking about something trivial like you didn't wash the dishes or that's a bit much. But if it's something that is pressing her, if it's something that's bothering her, she's not gonna want to sleep with you. I don't know. Maybe every woman is different. I don't know. I can't speak for every woman, but I just this thing of turn off how you feel and let's just have sex and we'll figure out the rest later is wild to me. It's crazy. It doesn't register. So to each their own. I'm not here to criticize anybody's way of doing things, but that's how I.
It's just a conversation, and women do use their sex, their body for leverage because at that point in time, women may feel as though that's the only thing they can control anyway. You know what I mean? So that kind of feels makes them feel a little empowered. And at that point, yeah, you got it. But at the same time, how do you think I'm thinking about it in my mind? Yes, Rico is fact. It's a fact. Is what he's talking about. And then you had that person. Y'all think it's all about sex. It's all about sex. Why? Sex, 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 sex. It's not about that. It's about how you make me feel as a man. The words that you speak to me, the way you rub my hair, the way you make sure that you ask if I'm good, that I eat. All those things that make a man feel like a man. If you're doing those things, most times we're not even worrying about sex. You know what I mean? But sometimes we do. Like most times we do. But my thing is, just like Rico said, if a man is in a certain space, he will do anything to make you happy, even to the point where he will make himself he would make himself his pockets literally break. You know what I mean? He would do that for you and not even care because it's like a drug. It's like a drug when you give the man that. But when you take that from us because you're angry or you feel some type of a way,
But
it's like it's like a it's like a fiend on dope, and now we trying to chase that high again, and it's not going to come from you.
No, that's
I
facts.
was
That's facts. And when you go to any relationship therapist, marriage counselor, the first thing they say is, how's your sex life? And why they ask you that, because they can gauge people that usually love each other intensely, no matter what the disagreement or dispute is, these are small intervals in their relationship. They don't last that long. Like we had like a little bump in the road, we move past it. And why that is because we can't keep our hands off each other. When she bends over, I smack her ass in the kitchen. Like she could be doing laundry. I'm trying to push her head inside the washer or the dryer, trying to. So you do these things, it signifies that we love each other so much or we care about each other so much. Nothing, unless it's something that's huge, it's not going to stop me from keeping my hands off this woman. I can't keep being angry at her for that long because I need to get back to the good part. So when people have these long dry spells where they like, it speaks to a dysfunction of communication because you guys can't get over the hump to get back to what you both want to do. Women suffer too. They secretly want to get on the man, but their pridefulness and their egotistical ways and self-centered ways will make them even suffer themselves. They will put themselves in a bad predicament to prove a point. Hey, until he says or do what I want him to do, then even though I want it too, I'm not gonna give in. I am just as horny as this man is. I want it just as bad as he do. But guess what? I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hold out. So usually men usually give in quicker than women. They do whatever she wants. She wants this done. You didn't do it around the house. You supposed to have did something. They apologize. They buy flowers. They keep kissing your ass, text messages until finally you let it go and you come back around and they get back to the good part. That's usually how it works. But I think that's unhealthy. A healthy way is to sit down and say, hey, I wanted to, but we need to talk about this. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out of the way and make a move and move around it so we can get back to what we both want, not what you want. Because I think when we speak in these conversations, Jay, women will make it seem like it don't really matter to me. I don't care either way if we have it or we don't. And I don't think that's the truth. And I think because they act so nonchalant about how they feel when it comes to intimacy, men feel like, well, if she don't really care that she get it or not, I'll just go get it for a woman that really wants me to give it to her. It's some women that I've heard speak that say, listen, I can't wait till you get here. I want this. I'm going to do all these things. And men desire women that talk like this. They desire women that want to engage them in this way, that make them look forward to getting this thing. When your woman do it as if it's just a requirement, as if she's just doing it because she knows it's something you want and it's kind of like her duty to do, it's horrible. And no man wants that.
So I just
Very
wanted
good
to
point.
say real quick.
Let me
I'm
just,
sorry.
yeah, all right. So, and that's exactly what I was saying earlier. It's not that because I do it anyway, it doesn't mean we're not going to talk about it. We got to talk about it because if you don't talk about it, it's never really going to get resolved. Then you're stepping into a territory where you think that's gonna the sex is gonna solve the problems and you don't ever have to have the conversations, and that's not the case. So Rico, when you say you still sitting down and saying, hey, I know, we mad at each other and I did want to do this, but let's talk about it so we can get back on track. That communication is still important, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna hold out until you have the communication, because like you said, women want it too. If I care about you, if I'm attracted to you, we together, we riding for real. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we gonna have to. We still got to do that thing. We got to talk about it, but we still also have to do that thing because it's something that I desire as well. And it's not just no somebody I'm kicking it with, or what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, every now and then, or we got this situationship. Because I mean, if you get me mad to the point where I don't want to be intimate with you, then 9 times out of 10, I'm not feeling you like that. That's just, so it's levels to in depths to all of it.
So, so when a woman, is it safe to say when a woman feels like that and she's literally not trying to deal with you, for a certain amount of time, that it's over? Not saying that she has moved on or something like that, but it's over because she's not even trying to, even make love to you anymore. Even though y'all know y'all going through some little, argument or something like that, you're not on track. Is it safe to say at this point she's ready to start checking out? I'm a man, so I'm
I think
asking a woman.
so. Yeah, I do. I think so. I think, um, yeah, when you get to the point where you're not physically, like, where you physically don't want to engage with that person, that definitely is a sign. It's a red flag because your that energy, that chemistry is supposed to be there regardless. Like if you can make me mad to the point where I don't want you to touch me, and this lasts for an extended period, of course, in that moment, you're gonna feel some type of way. But if this lasts for an extended period of time, like I'm gonna say like days or weeks, yeah, that's something different. She might not like you no more.
Damn, Rico. I think we just hit a bump in the road. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, she coming up here.
Oh shit.
Just because we in a relationship don't mean I gotta fuck you. I
Good.
don't
Wait,
have to
wait,
have
wait.
sex with you
Good
because we in a
morning. Good
relationship.
morning, Beware. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Happy fucking
I'm
Friday,
good. How you
right?
doing?
Let me give you this
Huh?
cupcake. Let me give you this. Good morning. Good morning.
Period.
Hmm.
Good morning.
She already cussed me out this morning already.
I did not cut you out, Rico.
Nah,
I'm
nah.
crying. Rico said she already cussed me out this morning.
Damn.
That's how he
It
is. He
ain't
be
even
paid to
fucking 8
play.
o'clock yet and you cussing people out already?
Rico just got out the chain
Jeez.
game.
What happened to the
Rico
love?
just got out the chain game.
So now what was you saying? Now that we got that out the way.
Okay, just because we in a relationship don't mean I have to have sex with you. I had sex with you when I want to have sex with you. I don't give a fuck because you horny. You better go beat your meat. What you was doing before you met me. Yeah. Especially if I got to go 50-50, I'm going to give you ass 50-50 of the time. What's wrong with that?
Well, 50
If you
50.
pay all the bills, then I might cop a feel. You get what I'm saying? If you cutting the check, I'm going to give you some
Yo,
neck.
you are
If
a
you got some
goddamn
green,
pimp.
I ain't never being mean.
Damn.
If you got some cash, I'm going to bounce this ass. But men can't expect to go 50-50 and then only, expect to not get 50% ahead. A lot of times when women have to pay for stuff, they only half ass suck your dick. You can't expect a woman that just worked a 12-hour shift to come home and suck some dick. She ain't gonna suck your dick. You
Okay,
might not
hold
get
on.
no
Okay,
head for the
let's
next
slow
three
down.
months
Let's
till
slow
she go
down.
on vacation.
Let's slow down. Let's get real now.
It's
Let's get
right
real.
though.
This bitch gotta
Let's
get
get real.
PTO to suck dick.
Oh,
If they ain't ready, then
I can't believe you just said that shit. PTO to suck some. I can't stand this motherfucker, Rico. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get serious this morning, right? Not serious, but let's have a real conversation, right? So
I'm
beware.
serious.
So beware. Are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah, I'm with my man. Say hey.
What's up?
Okay. Okay. What's going on, brother? So what do you say, right? You let's say that you're not getting along for a day. Forget the not spending cash and all that type of stuff because most men are going to take care of those situations anyway. Let's just be on a different level, right? If you and him have an argument, y'all argue, big argument, and then later on that day he wants some nook nook. Would you look over that argument? I mean, he doesn't say I'm sorry, he done gave you kisses on the cheek and stuff like that. Would you look over that argument, or would you hold on to your cookie because you want to feel empowered at that point in time and want to make him pay?
I'm gonna be honest. My emotions don't control my sexuality, so no, I wouldn't hold out on sex because I feel like shit. I'm holding out on myself. That's me personally. But other women may use that to their advantage.
Holy shit! That's somebody. That's right. That was a good thing you said that because someone else said something else earlier. That was crazy.
I said the same thing. Yep, you can't do shit. I'm not taking no L because the other women say we supposed to. We no. We're gonna do it and probably good.
And if she
Yeah,
don't
give me
do it,
another. That's a grown woman who's not gonna let a disagreement stop her from actually pleasing a man and getting what she wants too, because she want to have sex too. But the women that try to leverage it, like I said, to me that's an unhealthy way to get the communication that you desire. That I'm going to not comply to what I know, and not only you, but I desire. but I'm gonna wait until you kind of kiss my ass until I feel like you kiss my ass enough, and then I'll let you get what we both want, but I get to win because I have access and control access to what you desire. That's crazy to me.
Y'all help me
So
ping
I
up.
think
Help me
what I
ping
was
up,
trying
y'all.
to
Help me
say,
ping up. Yeah, Nikita, you don't like her today. You don't like her now because she play the woman, the role of the woman, huh?
I can barely hear you guys.
Ping
Like
up,
I've got
ping
my
up.
volume all the way up. I think it's like I don't know. It's just loud where I'm at. But what I was gonna say is the leverage. I think that's the wrong word. Again, if a woman is using it in a means to control you, then yes, she's leveraging it. But if she just ain't feeling you and a conversation hasn't been had, then I can understand the woman saying, hey, I just don't feel like having sex with you right now. That's not leveraging it. That's saying, hey, there's a pending issue here. We need to discuss X, Y, Z. And when we get over that thing or we have that conversation, then we're going to do what we're going to do. But I think when we start using terms like leverage or, people putting your coochie on a pedestal. I don't think that's what it is. I think some women just, and some women are different. Some women may be like August and be like, I don't care what the situation is, we can have sex. That's cool. But some women will be like, if there's something kind of in the air, I may not be in a frisky mood, and that's okay.
So why don't you use something else? Why don't you say I'm not cooking for you? It is leveraging because you
It
can
is
use
That
any
leveraging.
other.
too. I mean,
Yeah,
she could
because
do
you could
that
use
too.
any
Yeah, she could
because
be like,
because you could use any other metric. Hey, I'm not gonna cook for you. Go cook for yourself. I was gonna do your laundry, but I'm pissed off. I was gonna, do this, but no. You do the one thing that you know that I can't do on my own. That I need you, basically that I want you for. Because I can go do my own load of clothes. I can go turn the stove in the air fryer and make my own self something to eat. You don't use that. You use the thing that's most that you know that I desire the most, which is you. And the thing is, instead of you being a woman saying, "Hey, let's talk," because I would rather a woman do what August says. Hey, listen, I want it too, but we gonna have to talk and let's get it out the way instead of you. And it is because Nikita, if it wasn't the point where most men apologize, even when women are wrong, you could be the one that's wrong in the argument and still use it as something to say,
That's a
"Well, I'm not
fact.
doing it." They do it all the time, bro. Like if you say, well, it don't even have to be an argument. It can be something that I could not do. Like, okay, I promised to do something I did not, could not do, or something that happened that just made you upset. And now all of a sudden you in a mood, you in a funky space to where, well, when my mood changes, then I'll think about being intimate with you. Do you think that's healthy, Nikita? Do you think that's a healthy
I'm
way
gonna be
for you?
honest, I do because I don't feel like I should have sex with somebody if I don't feel like it. Like, and that was the last thing that Nakia said. She said if I don't feel like it, like they may not feel like it in that moment. If I don't feel like having sex with you, I don't owe you shit. Like, definitely not my fucking body. Like, I don't owe you sex
talk
because
about
you
it.
want to have sex. Go beat your fucking meat, you horny fucking goat rabbit.
Oh,
I don't
Ghost
have to have
Rabbit.
sex with you
I'm
because
dead.
you feel like it. If I don't feel like it, because I'm gonna be honest, I've been in a relationship where I live with a man, we're really actually together. He don't feel like it sometimes. What I'm gonna say? Oh, he withholding sex from me. No, he just don't feel like it. What? I can't force him to have sex with me. I'm not finna rape the nigga.
So,
Like,
so, okay. You don't want to have.
But you need to
You
get
don't want to have
yours,
sex.
queen.
Hold on, Rofty. If she, I
I can
got you. I
get
got you
mine.
next. I got you next. If it, so Nikita, even if you don't want to have sex, right? Drink some water and suck on the old Willy Wonka?
Whoa, what?
Wow, that's
Wait,
hilarious.
what?
No, that's
Yo,
funny. I don't know what's up with bro. I
What?
yo,
don't know.
that
I
was
don't know what's
wild.
wrong
But
with this
but
guy.
but
But
why do
That
y'all
is
um,
think
the
that
completely
y'all
um,
are entitled to sex? If
but
we're
can
in
I just say,
disagreement,
Suck on the
right?
old
I
Willy Wonka?
apologize, Rod, and I'm gonna get out the way. But if we're in disagreement and we just had a fight about the dishes or the electric bill or whatever the fuck we arguing about, why you didn't pick up your towel or whatever, I don't know. But why do you feel as though I'm upset and maybe you're annoyed too that because your dick is hard and even though I'm annoyed, I was just like, you know what? You're my man. Let me go ahead and have sex and suck your dick and play with your balls or whatever I do,
Love you,
right?
baby.
Like it's an entitlement thing for me. You're not entitled to me. I'm not obligated to have sex with you. Now, if you want to take the fact that I'm not and use that as a reason to be, outside of the relationship with another woman, That's to your own detriment. But I think that, most women aren't sitting around giving men the silent treatment. If a woman stops talking, that means that nobody
Your
was
Tyson's
listening
old
when she
teacher,
was
right?
talking
Yeah,
initially.
okay. I was going to tell you
And I'm
because
gonna
you've
go
been
on mute.
sick. I was
Y'all
going to
got it.
tell you, but do I need to go
I
on
just
it? Should
wanted
I,
to say
should I
really
go on
No,
and tell
quickly,
them?
that
Sick.
we
You've
have
been
to remember.
you've
I'm
been
sorry, I'm
sick,
going to be
yeah,
real
because
quick
you've
because
been
I got to
sick
get
all
back to
over when you
work.
came from school.
Women are
I
human
said,
beings, okay? People have
you've been
emotions. This
sick
thing of
all
turn it off
from
like a
school
light switch and just forget
Friday.
about it and
You've been
smash
sick
me and then I'll
since
apologize
Wednesday
later and
when we
we can
fight
just,
the flu.
be cool.
So you
No,
gotta be
no, no,
cool.
no. It doesn't work that way. It
Thank you. Appreciate
doesn't.
it.
It does not work that way. And if she is the type of chick who's just going to do it because, hey, he wants it's going to breed resentment in the future. So at the end of the day, have that conversation first, figure out how you guys move forward. But you shouldn't just be having sex for the sake of having it. So better to have that conversation first before you guys are intimate. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get back to work. So, but
So
great.
I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, you done? I'm gonna finally talk. But
I
you
know
see
the fuck
the
you
girl.
did not just do that to that woman,
Yeah,
bitch.
I
That's
did
why don't
because
nobody want
Yeah,
to
I
give
one,
your
know.
because
ass
you
no
were
pussy
being
right
funny.
there.
Yo, I shut up while you were talking, but now you want to be
That's
funny.
why
What do you?
your ass ain't getting no damn pussy
No
because you
one
too
gives a
damn
fuck
Let the
what
sexy.
you're
king speak. Let
saying
that
because
king
you're a
speak. Yeah,
funny
let that
Exactly.
bitch.
king speak. Go
You're a
ahead, Rock.
funny
Go ahead,
bitch.
Rocky. Go ahead. Go ahead. Watch
Go
your mouth.
ahead, incel.
Listen,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. No. No. I don't know which one of my
Damn, who
mods did
good
that.
him?
Now I ain't go him now. I ain't do
I
that.
think
I told
probably
him to go
Swan,
ahead.
Swan, Swan, and Rico.
nah, that's what's crazy. Whenever you let
No,
a girl,
Swan don't
whenever you
touch
let a girl
Rico,
nobody.
you
step
did
on
that,
you as a
Rico?
man, yo, shut the
August
No,
fuck
I
did.
up.
didn't touch
Don't throw the
nobody.
Shut
mic
the
down.
Hey,
We
fuck
got
up.
we got
Damn.
nobody don't
control of
drop
it.
nobody.
Go
When
ahead, Rod. No, I
anyone,
ain't touch
when
you, bruh.
when you let a girl speak over you or do anything funny as a man, they're always gonna get over you, right? And that's in a relationship and that's in real life.
Nigga, you don't
You
be getting no
just
damn
saw, shut
girls.
the fuck up. You
Hold,
just saw it
hold
in
on.
You
real
shut
Beware.
the
time.
fuck
The
up.
Hold
girl
on. God damn it.
apologized. Oh, I'm sorry. I know
Wait
that
a
but I
minute.
was like, all right, bet
Damn.
you're apologizing. Then the
Whatever.
other bitch, because she heard me just let it go, didn't say.
Now I just dropped that bitch ass nigga. And I wouldn't have did that.
Beware. 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 Let me tell you something, woman.
I wouldn't have did that, but
Hold
he
on,
called me
woman.
a bitch. He
Be
ain't have to call me no
hold
Oh,
bitch.
I
Now
on.
thought
he
he was
know he
talking
don't be getting no
to me.
pussy.
Hold on.
Hold on. I don't need no motherfucking backup talkers. Beware. Let Ye handle it next time, okay, sweetheart? I would never go into the Beanie Baby stage and throw people off your stage. I would never. Just let the men handle it
That's
next
what
time,
the fuck I
sweetheart.
give you a green bean for. You can kick a bitch off my
Hold
stage if they
on,
get to
Beanie.
talking to
Hold
you
on, Beanie.
sideways.
Beanie, hold on, baby.
Okay.
You done squirt. I'm about to see you done squirted in the man's face and act like he didn't need to wipe up the goddamn shit. But I'm not gonna say that. But I said it already. But I understand. But you done pissed the man off. You didn't let him speak. You done cut him off, and then you expected him not to react. How do we communicate?
He started with that girl. He ain't have to do that. Like,
It's okay. He just asked what
niggas
she
be
done.
being passive aggressive and then be getting mad when people respond to them. He was, oh, are you done? That was rude as fuck. Clearly she done. If she went on mute,
Be
you ain't have to say that to
beware.
her.
Beware. Listen to Ye. Beware.
That was very passive
Beware.
aggressive.
Listen to Ye, sweetheart. I have to run
I'm
a
just saying.
I have to run a show, sweetheart.
Oh,
Do you
this a
do
show. Okay,
do
you
do
all you had to say was this
do
was the circus. I would have let the goddamn zebra speak.
do you see anybody in the goo? It's morning. Hello. That was good for content, and you don't fuck my content up.
My bad.
Jesus Christ.
Ping her back in here.
You ping him back in here. I don't know if I got him on my goddamn friend list.
He your friend. He gotta be your friend if he found a room.
Really? That's how I go now? Let me
Uh-huh. That's
let me
how it
see.
changed now. So what was his name? Y'all
Rofty?
remember his name?
His
Shit,
name
I
Raw.
forgot.
His
I
name
don't
Raw.
Oh, his
know.
name Rod. Type in Rod, yay. You should
Fuck
be able to
Ra.
ping him.
And you, Swan, you stay your ass swimming in the circle in the pond until I ask you something. Thank you.
My bad. But fuck him though.
Yeah, this could be. I don't know how to nigga Rofty.
He was a dickhead,
I know
yay.
that's the point. Hello? Everybody is listen, if you have a goddamn stage where everybody is not being themselves, what do you have? You have
Echo
you have
chamber.
A
you got
That
motherfucking
is true.
party.
you
Now
got
that is true.
sizzling,
You got a
sizzling
point, yay. You got a
sizzling
point.
and sizzling and swore fighting. That ain't really sex. That's dry humping. You gotta get pleased in this motherfucker. Sorry. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I don't
I
know.
don't want
I
to
don't
bump
see.
coochies. No,
I
I
know.
got
Yeah,
you.
I know. It don't work that way. It shouldn't really feel all that good. Now bumping with a little
He
bit
was
of.
pussy though, but I feel you.
Now speak on the
I
topic,
didn't
Star
touch
King
him
Head.
though. I don't fuck with your people, man. I don't do that.
I'm in a
That
goddamn
guy,
Now, the
I
first
always
time
like to
I
hear him when
did
he's on
touch
stage
him.
because he interesting. That's why I like to hear him on
very
stage because he
interesting,
always on some bullshit.
but he do be
He
having some good
always,
points. He has some good points though.
What was his good point?
He didn't get to make it. Hello.
Yeah, we didn't get
Oh,
to hear that part.
cause all I heard was, is you if you let these bitches, just like I was about to speak, and the other woman had done apologize to me, but then this bitch, oh hell no.
You be calling all types. You be calling niggas all types shit on that goddamn stage of yours. Anyway, mhm. Isn't that some? Ain't that the niggerism? But yeah. Let's get back to the subject. I beat y'all up and I bring you on stage because I know you guys can have a conversation. I didn't know you guys were afraid of conversations. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. So Rika, we had a point.
Kevin gonna wake it up. He gonna wake it up. Come on up, pumpkin head.
Not Pumpkinhead.
Come on,
Kelvin, get your
pumpkin
ass
head.
up here.
Fucking Rico, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I gotta get my other son.
Kelvin ain't finna wake up
Kevin
shit.
said, "Fuck that. He don't want to do it." But just saying though, like you know what I mean. Like you can't get mad at a point. All right, communication is cool, but how many motherfuckers you know that's gonna communicate? Let's keep it real. Come on. When you really get to the point where you angry and you can't stand each other, it's a time where you don't pass the communication part. And you didn't even know that shit, or neither did you care. So now you don't want to give up something that this man or this woman been getting the whole goddamn time. And then when one doesn't get it, I could call that a sign of being spoiled. Then the other one acts like a kid, and then they go out looking for some other piece of candy. Could you really blame them? I don't know if you can blame them. But if we grown, we know how to talk. We're supposed to know how to use this emotional, intelligent tactic. It's this method. Um, then I feel as though we're a little bit barbaric, and we're not grown as we say we are. But this usually falls on the man. The man usually don't get the nook. And at this point, if I'm not getting it from you, I know you. And it's been like a month or two. Somebody else can get head. You comparing me to somebody else. You know what happens after that.
Yeah, I'd rather you do anything else to me to do that. Don't withhold that. Like slap me, curse me out, do whatever you gotta do. But I need the yams. Don't keep the yams. Don't lock the yams up. Like this is crazy when women like don't do that. Like that's not right. That's just not that's not right.
Mm, mm, mm. Well, welcome to the Foreigner Club Rooftop Talk. We got your boy Ye. You got August. You got motherfucking Rigo. You got Beware. Hello. And we here this morning, man, having this conversation, man. I'm having a good time. I think I gotta look up the name Ramsey or some shit like that to bring him back in here. I did want to hear his point of view because he do makes you think sometimes. But I think we've been talking good. I think we've been making some points. Anybody from the group that want to come up, put up your hands, and hopefully we properly vet these
I've
people.
been
Just don't
pinging
bring
people for
anybody.
you.
I thank you. Hopefully we bring up people that's gonna have the conversation. Okay, that's gonna have the conversation, not bring up these insignificant people. Well, where did that lady go? The sister that was just down there. I know she got a lot to say. She done left. Hey Trini, what's going on, Trini? What's up, Travis? Shakira, bring up Shakira. She be having some good conversation. That's the sis too. She always support the yay. Bring her up. I gotta go get my. Just going to school
I
back and forth is
invited some
crazy.
people, but you know it's still early too.
Yeah, I know, I know. I just figured the early bird catches the worm. You know what I mean? So.
That is true.
Mhm.
Give it about an hour, 30 minutes. It'll be here.
Hey,
Cause
Tia.
this a good topic.
But I appreciate
Hey,
y'all sliding
Shakar.
through. You know what I'm saying? I
Why
appreciate
you
y'all coming
gotta
on.
always pronounce my name wrong? I hate that.
You do tell me
She's
that
from
every
the south.
time.
She from the south.
I'ma just call
I
you Shay
do.
Shay. Hey, Shay
All
Tia,
Shay.
right.
Tia,
Hey,
you gonna withhold
baby.
sex from me?
Huh?
What you say, Reek?
You would withhold sex from me?
Yeah. but not on purpose. Just cause I don't
Just
be
cuz.
feeling like having sex all the time. I'm
Mm.
really not
Get
that
ready, man.
sexual. Like I
Okay.
this is so weird because me personally, shut up.
It is. Thing up there. Don't know where
That's
it's
not even my fucking dog. I don't know who dog that is. But anyways, I like I'm really freaky, but I'm not like that. Like I'm not a I want to have sex type all the time type of person. I don't know why I'm like that. I just don't like. I'm not that into sex. But when I have sex, I be going to fuck in. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a treat. You get what I'm saying? So
See, you know
if
what's
I
So you got a
crazy?
withhold
so you got a
sex for
like a
2
mental
weeks,
problems.
I'm
but then
exactly the
I fuck the
opposite.
shit out your ass. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Hmm.
it.
So
Hmm.
so do you got like a clinical disorder or something?
Yeah, I think it's called
You're allergic to
sex
dusties?
Dickmatitis.
yeah, dickmatitis. Yup, that's it.
Rico, you stupid, bro.
What the fuck?
No, I think dickmatitis is
Mm.
when you be too sprung over the dick. That's dickmatitis.
Oh
I
my
don't think
god.
I got dickmatitis. I think I got
Anti dick.
uh PTSD. That's what I got.
Oh my
PTSD.
God,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
PTSD.
hello.
Damn.
That's
Post
a good
traumatic
one
dick
right there.
syndrome. Yeah, that's what I got. Post traumatic dick syndrome. Yup. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yo,
Don't play too much.
all
She said,
bullshit
"Yep."
aside, like niggas be calling me to just play with myself for them, and I'm like, nigga, what?
Wait,
Why?
whoa. Hold on, Shakira. Let's talk about the
Whoa,
topic first.
whoa,
Mm.
I don't
whoa.
know. You about to throw my room to the goddamn
No, no,
wolves.
no,
You
no,
sample
no.
that title.
We're talking about everything right now.
Well, we're
So
talking about.
hello.
I need you to be. You're modded, so you got to keep the room straight. Talking
Don't
about the
cut that woman
female.
off. Let her
That's
speak.
get your horny ass out. You want to beat on to her titties.
Let
You know what I'm
that
saying?
black queen speak.
In a relationship or a marriage, is it it's your
These
fate?
niggas be having pussatitis.
Right. Hello.
I fucking hate y'all, motherfuckers. Stigmatitis,
Okay, in a
PTSD.
relationship, no, my mate is not my sex slave, but he could be.
You ever became a sex slave?
Uh,
mm,
I would make him
mm.
do all kind of things that he might not be used to.
Okay, let me put it in better context, right? You're in a relationship for a while. You could be going through some things, and the sex will die down. And then when you do have sex, it's like you have to do it. It's like a job. It feels like when you have sex with this person, is you're forcing them to
Nah,
do it and
I
stuff like
always
that.
wanted to have sex.
Even through the good and the bad,
Yeah, even in the bad
the
was
worst.
weird. Like, look, even when I hated him, it was like,
That
nigga,
be
come
some
here.
good sex though. When
Toxic,
y'all
Yes,
hate
it
each
toxic
other.
does.
sex, toxic sex.
Yeah, definitely.
Trinity, what's going on, Trinity? Jabari, what's going on? What's going
What
on?
what's good, bro?
You already know, but you sound like you is woozy. What's going on with
What's
you
up,
today?
big dog? What's up?
You know what it is, man. What is those?
Nah,
You about to
nah.
shoot up the club or something with the guns and shit like? But like I was saying, have you gentlemen? First, you want to say something to the topic of the discussion, and then second, have you ever went through this before ever in your life?
I would say that my spouse is not my sex slave, but if you with me, you should already know that I have the high sex drive. So if that's not what you own from the beginning, and I tell you that, then you don't need to be with me, because I'm not gonna actually have no woman weaponize sex against me, especially when I told you from the beginning um what I'm on. And if that's what you gonna be on, trying to, weaponize sex to get me to comply to you, yeah, you can grab my phone and you can pick your replacement.
Oh, grab your phone and pick your replacement is crazy.
Whoa,
What?
But
See, that's the
but that's the
problem right
truth
there.
though.
that was
That's
straight
the
to the
truth.
point. Holy
So
shit.
you
That's
have
the truth.
standbys already on call.
It's,
Eh,
it's, it's not about having a standby.
Rico, you heard that
Just
shit?
know. No, just know. If you withhold sex, you
Mm.
try to make it 2, 3 months and all that shit. No. So you can get
Then
ready to
what
go
you
pick
doing? What
to
you
go
doing with
to go
that
pick
type
your
of person?
replacement.
If nah, what you doing with that type of person if it's gonna be 2 3 months? Like nigga, we need to fuck every day. You know what I'm saying? Like hello.
But
If
sweetie,
she
that's you
had
though.
sex with you in
Hold on,
two, three
Every
months,
day?
you
hold on.
dogging her the
That's
fuck
you
out.
though.
Yeah,
But
like
that's
what
you
the
though.
fuck
Y'all
is
might as
going
well
on in
break
your
up
relationship?
because you done did something
Facts.
to that woman for her to feel like she don't want to have sex with you for
That's not
2 3
true.
Hello?
months. Like,
That's
come on.
that's
Yeah,
not
some
true
two,
at
Okay,
all.
girls,
three
some
so give me
girls
months.
some.
gotta
So
go
give
That's
me
the
not
some
true
reason.
at
Two,
all.
three,
Give
Jabari,
me some
That's
Jabari.
reasons.
not
All
Give me
true
some
at
bullshit
all.
reasons.
aside, 2 3 months. Like nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like
Wait,
Bro,
wait,
She
wait.
that's
don't
What?
not
like your ass
that
no more.
that's
If she
not
ain't
true at
having sex
all.
with you in 2 3 months, she don't like you.
Give
That
me
is
some.
definitely
Give me
true.
some reasons
that's a
That's
why.
a
fact.
fact.
Give me some reason why women will withhold sex from a man in a relationship. So give me good
He
reasons.
Why would
dogging her the fuck
anybody?
out. He not treating her right. He nasty as he fucking other bitches. He a lying ass bitch ass nigga.
There's a
He
reason
doing
why.
yeah.
Period.
It's always a reason. Like if you out here fucking other women and shit like that, of course a woman not gonna wanna have sex with you. You goddamn cheating on her, dogging her the fuck out, lying to her, doing shit like that. Why would she wanna
Or
have sex with
maybe
you?
maybe you don't satisfy her.
And maybe your dick not that good. That could be it too.
Exactly.
But she would have
Hmm.
been not having sex with you
What?
if your dick wasn't that good.
Well, how
Yeah.
the fuck I ain't been in a relationship if the dick wasn't good in the first place? What was you using?
No,
You was
we might
using
have
it.
Cause he
liked you.
might be
We
good at other
hold on.
shit.
Look. We might have liked you because of other reasons
Get the
at
fuck
first,
out of here.
and then like
Yeah.
if the dick is not hitting, then we gonna move on.
What is
Mhm.
wrong with you? So
But
you
if
in a
but
relationship
if
for like
that's
six
so true
months.
though, well, why
Hold on,
do
you're in a relationship
women
for 6 months, and
stay
then
with dudes
hold on,
then?
Jabari. You're in a relationship for
Because
six.
it might be another reason why she's staying with you.
These
You might pay off
motherfuckers
the
got
pussy too.
these
Exactly.
motherfuckers got ADHD in this bitch this morning. Hello, what the fuck is going on?
Don't mute
Oh,
me.
we
Hold
can't
on,
hear
I'm
you.
going to
You
mute you,
need to
nigga.
talk
What the
louder.
fuck?
Don't overspeak
Yeah,
shit.
you need to definitely talk
I
louder.
can't
Hold on.
hear
Oh, my shit
you.
low. My bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a little bit low.
Don't tell me not to mute you. What's wrong with you, woman?
there
Okay,
you
there
go.
you go. There you go.
I got
Yeah,
this
That's
there you
better.
go.
goddamn mic all in my mouth like I'm kissing it. Pause. Pause. Don't y'all do it to me. Um, you mean to tell me, ladies, you've been in a relationship with a nigga for a whole 6 7 months because he was nice to you and you saw other qualities, but then the dick ain't
Yeah.
hitting, and then you leave?
Yeah.
Yes,
What type of nigga is
Yeah.
that?
yes,
What type of
I
nigga that
done
is?
been with a nigga who took real good care of me. He gave me allowance and everything. His dick wasn't that good. It
yes. Oh
wasn't
my
that
I'm
good.
God,
fucking dying.
niggas
It
don't
wasn't that
Hey
understand
good.
yo,
this
yay.
part.
Hey yo, yay.
Like I got a
Then
He
nigga
ate
right
my
now that
pussy
just
I
like
ask
a
this
god,
I
then.
but
look.
other
Just
than
ask
that,
this
Hold on.
then. Hold
I
on.
have a
Just ask
nigga
this
right now
then
that
to
I
the
love to
ladies.
death, and he
Hold
eats
on.
my pussy real good, but his dick is not that big.
Hold on. Because what
that
they
nigga ate
just
my
said
pussy so
is a
long I knew his
contradiction
dick was
though.
little.
Hello.
But everything they just said, yay, would contradict a lot of things. So if that's so true, that means that women use men as money slaves
So,
and other
so
And
resource
your
slaves.
point?
it's not contradicting
So
shit. We
The
just
fuck?
said
so
exactly
you
why the fuck we was with
so
him.
you can't speak
It's
on
not
what men
And
do
contradicting
he
though.
shit.
knows the
Uh-oh.
reason why
We
he's
told
here.
the
Can't
truth.
speak on that then.
Yeah,
You can't
but
What's
speak
not
wrong
to
with
on
make
that?
that
it.
then.
What's
Hold on. But
wrong with
not to
it?
make
How
it.
does
Not
one
to
how
make
does
it
one be a
sound.
money slave?
Not to make it sound like that though, but you got to think women go after different things than men in relationships usually. Everybody wants to be sexually satisfied, but women, y'all like men, y'all are usually sexually driven. We can stick around a situation a little longer when the sex ain't what it, what it should be because we look for other things. And that's
Hello?
the thing, yeah, like that's the thing I got to remember. It's not so much
But
like, yeah,
men
I'm
do the
about to get
same
this
thing
dude for
though.
his money. Exactly. Exactly. So,
Men can deal with a woman that's rude, disrespectful, and everything else. Don't
right.
do shit just for pussy access. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
difference.
what I
But
just
it's
that's
a
the
difference
point.
said.
though. It's a difference
But that's
though.
what I
You
was
was
just
born
said.
with pussy. I have to actually go earn my money. It's a big
Okay,
difference.
exactly. And you gotta
Your
earn this
pussy
pussy
is like
too.
on layaway, my baby.
You
Hmm.
gotta
I was
earn
not
this
the
Nah,
first
pussy.
it's
person.
not on layaway. What the
Oh,
fuck
you
is
can
you
Nah.
say
talking about?
layaway
That's
because
crazy.
these niggas be on payment plans for pussy. That's the
Hmm.
truth. You can say layaway if you want to. That's okay. However you need to put it to yourself to comprehend it. Women usually get in relationships for stability, not for sex and shit like that. Men tend to attach their masculinity to their sexuality. Like literally, men
I
feel
don't know
more
what me and you
masculine when
talking
they
about.
having sex. They want
I
Like,
you
don't.
to
look,
play
I
them.
Yeah,
got
so I
niggas
don't know the
asking me
men
to
that you're
marry
talking
them
about.
every day. So,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I don't know the men that you're talking about because the men
Here's
I
the
I know
hang
you
thing.
around
don't
on
Here's
this
know
the
side of
them
my
thing.
because you
circle.
don't
Think
make it on
about
Yeah,
Yeah,
here.
'cause you not one of
yeah.
them.
Pussy's not
The
all that.
fuck?
Sorry,
You got men
pussy's
asking
not
to
all
If
So
that.
marry
what
you.
the
pussy
fuck? Do
Hold
not
you
on,
all
like
that,
hold on.
I'm
to?
Let
gonna
me
be
get this
If
honest with
motherfucking
you.
shit
do
straight.
you like
Let me
to
get
get
this
Say
shit
fucked in the
straight.
say
ass or
pussy
Hold
something?
not
on.
Like,
all
what
that.
the
Hold,
fuck is
hold
going
on.
on?
Let me
Like,
get this shit
nigga,
straight. Let me get this shit straight. Let me get this shit straight. I just heard the nigga them and nobody caught the nigga them inside of the shit. You got niggas asking you to marry you every day. How many niggas you dealing with, man? Hello?
What's wrong with that?
How many niggas is you dealing with to tell you want to marry that these niggas want to marry you? You a goddamn pimp,
What's wrong with that?
and
what's wrong with it?
I mentioned it. So something wrong with that motherfucker. How many niggas you dealing with?
Yeah, look, you like a brother to me, so that would never be a path that I go down with you. But
What
yeah,
the fuck does that got to
yeah.
do with the price of tea in China? Hello, we in the U.S. What that got to?
Look,
I'm.
I
You
don't,
just
I
said,
don't.
nigga, I got niggas asking me to marry every day. You slinging that pussy all over the place, baby. You gotta slow down.
Well,
Now, what's so?
well, it is what it is.
Fuck that shit. So, all right, are you the representatives for the ladies? For the ladies, just let me know that right now.
No, 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 no. I'm not.
Okay,
Ask August
okay.
or Tia to be the representative, or Tiffany,
This is crazy.
not me.
I'm not a good representative neither because I like the dog niggas.
Now I'm gonna tell you about yourself. You are a motherfucking Cardi B. You talk that shit, but you're really a whole different person behind.
What?
That's what she is. I don't
I've
cook. I don't
admitted.
clean. She cooking and cleaning.
Hold on, shut up. Cause you know what?
You watch your nigga
You
mouth.
are a brother to me. No, hold on. I've admitted to being a whore. So hello.
What? I didn't remember that. What's going on? I did with a T.
Well,
I
With,
it
ain't
is
never
what it is.
with a T.
it's,
With a T. I never heard you. I never heard you say that on the goddamn stage before. But all right, I guess it's the first for everything, right? Rico, what's going on this morning, bro? I think Rico working this shit. Okay, what's up, Tiffany? What's going on, Tiff? It's been a kind of crazy morning. It's been a beautiful thing. Niggas got thrown off the stage. I tried to ping him back in here, but I think that he got his ego abused and shit like that. So yeah, okay, Tiffany, you there?
I'm here.
What are you? Uh oh, and I know don't come with that Black Power shit this morning, okay?
Ooh,
I
she
want.
took a deep
damn.
breath. Like what the fuck?
What's wrong with Black Power, bro?
Nick, you could go downstairs
What's going
too, you
on?
Trini, nigga. I don't want no goddamn Black Power shit this morning. She know what I'm
That's
talking about.
crazy, bro.
So, what's with the sex slave? What do you mean about are they your sex slave? Like people
No,
be
well,
people be
a
feeling
sex
like
slave
they
is
forced to have sex? Like what?
Like we, all right,
exactly, exactly.
yes, yes. In the relationship, you've been in a relationship for a while, probably about 2, 3 years. You're going through something, or you may not be going through something. You just don't want to give up the pussy. You could be tired, or not be tired. You weaponizing the pussy. So when you give it up at this point, it's almost like I'm making you do this. Like in the man's mentality is like you gonna fucking with it when I want to fuck. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You my lady. You damn near I damn near own you type shit. That's one aspect. The other one is you my lady. Why do I gotta beg you for sex? Why don't you even care about me anymore? Why don't you love me enough to have sex so I don't have to fight for it? It goes either way.
I don't think I'm that old yet.
Wait, yeah,
Like
you do sound a little young. How old are you?
I'll be 38 this year, but I haven't reached a point
What?
to even when I was mad at my guy, like we was going through something, we still had sex. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not that girl. I don't take sex away.
That's what I was saying. We were still fucking even when we didn't like each other.
Yeah, like
So,
we was like literally sleeping in separate rooms, but
hmm
we'll have sex and go
yo,
back in our
my
separate
ex
rooms.
husband,
Like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
gonna
look,
take.
crazy.
my ex
Yeah.
husband slept on the other side of the house from me for 6 months, maybe more. But we would still fuck every now and then.
Yeah, this dysfunction is crazy.
I think most of the women saying the same thing. Like we're not withholding sex. Like it gotta be really bad for us to withhold sex.
This the thing though, ladies, that's y'all. There's other women that will weaponize that shit. I've literally seen it. My cousin just got a whole
Oh,
divorce because of that shit. She weaponized that shit to the fullest. And this nigga was doing everything. She was a stay-at-home woman, no kids, no nothing, doing everything
Well,
for her. She
that's
weaponized that
crazy.
shit.
Well, that was the
So,
Yeah,
problem.
she was
That,
so,
that was
corny.
that was the
so
problem.
when I say it, I'm
Like,
saying it,
what was wrong
from
with
some real
him?
places.
Yeah, I think she was just there for that, for probably a meal ticket or something like that. Because my thing is, if you're a female and you can hold out for and she probably messing with somebody else.
That's what
Let's
that
let's
is.
let's go ahead and yeah,
She
let's
was
go ahead
getting
and
some
say
dick
that too.
somewhere else.
Definitely doing that because yeah, I'm there for one reason, and if I'm holding it back from you, then I'm getting it from somewhere else, and I don't even really have an emotional connection to you.
Is that
That's
is
just
that
flat
is
out.
that 99.99 of
it,
the time?
it,
I'm gonna say 90,
no.
at least 98. I'm gonna say 98
So,
to
all bullshit aside, yay. If she was withholding like that, she had somebody else.
Definitely. She definitely had
Nah,
somebody
it's
else.
Mhm.
not even that
And
per se.
and that's
It's
exactly why they went to the court, got divorced before this bitch got her fucking face shot off. Because that actually was the issue. And my cousin crazy, like this nigga crazy
Oh,
for
she
Face
real.
shot
was
off.
fucking somebody else,
This nigga,
Jabari.
this
Jabari,
nigga
she
crazy
was
for
fucking
real.
somebody else.
When he found out, he was
You
literally
said she got
about
her
to kill
face
her.
cut off?
Yes, he was about to kill her ass. Like no bullshit.
Are you bragging about
Literally.
that on the
Damn, she was
stage
fucking
alone?
No,
somebody else for
no.
I
real.
mean,
Kill
yeah,
her over
I'm not
she
sex?
bragging
pissed
about
off
that
for
shit,
Crazy.
but real
it.
situations though, yeah? Like real shit, bro.
that is scary,
Why
bro.
not just let it go?
Yeah, let that pussy go,
Wait,
man.
I'm confused. Was he about to shoot she face off because she withholds sex? What?
No, he was gonna do it because
Okay.
he found out she was cheating. The sex part
Oh,
was like,
okay.
oh, okay, whatever. But then it started to get worse. Like, okay, what the fuck is this? And when he found out, it was like this nigga snapped. Like he legitimately snapped on that. It's like, bro, it's not worth it, fam. But that nigga crazy for real, bro. Like he crazy, crazy.
It's good, bro.
Yeah, that's
that's too
interesting
much.
stuff. But
That's
women
way
withhold
too
sex within
much.
marriages
What
for
the fuck?
multitudes of reasons. It's women just withhold sex. That's it. Man, I don't understand what's so hard to understand about that particular thing. Um,
It's like get a
and
lady
the
to
thing is,
withhold sex on you all the time.
now women particularly hold back sex in order to make the partner act right with. So that's like a form of communication to women, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, so the women just said if
But
they
they do
holding
it.
back the pussy,
So yeah.
that means they fucking somebody else for a certain amount of time.
No, not
But you're
necessarily.
not a
What I'm
woman,
saying
Trini.
is that. All right, okay, all right.
To think that you can withhold pussy and then make somebody act right is crazy. Like it's so much out here. So why do I think my little, pouch is gonna make him act right when he could just go get it from elsewhere very easily with no emotions attached? So nah, that's not smart of a
My
woman
little
at all.
pouch. Yo, the words has been
I
fucking
didn't know
used
what
today, bro.
Lil
I
House
swear.
was
What's up, Anna?
crazy. Like, what the fuck?
to.
We got PTS Dick. We got the little pouch. Sound like a little Indian spiritual name we just gave your pussy. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, you stupid, bro. I just caught what you said. You dumb as hell.
Little pouch. Spirit, yes. Yeah. Anastasia. I know the title may sound crazy, but we're talking about women that basically hold out on a man just for, control, or they just don't want to fuck that nigga. Like, why be around? Leave me alone, man. You know I'm a horny ass nigga, man. I want the pussy. But the women, sometimes they might not just like you because of whatever. They would keep that pussy away from you. They would not even just the pussy. They'll keep the emotional part away from you. You know what I mean? The what you call that, they're pouring into you, all types of stuff like that, and you just become a sex slave. And now the woman don't want it, the man don't want it. The woman feels though she's writing her motherfucker in her stance, and the man feels though he writing his stance. Then we got whole shit show. What's up? Good morning, Anastasia. I know it's too early for
But
this shit. It's a Friday, man.
hey, yo, yay. I'ma say this though, on some real talk. I personally think that when women begin to hold back sex, it's again, it's way bigger than just sex. Because
See,
now,
this is the problem with black men. Y'all over
hold on.
sexualize us. What's the bigger issue? Because it's a bigger issue. Why she ain't having sex with you? Why she don't want to have sex with you?
I was about to point to that.
Oh,
Thank
go
you.
ahead, Jabbar. You're welcome.
Thank you. But if a man but if a man is not having sex with his woman, it's because of her big ass mouth won't shut the fuck up. Always talking.
Are you
Shut the
talking to
fuck
me,
up and learn
Jabari, in
something.
code?
No, I'm talking to you to your face.
Oh,
This is why a lot of niggas go.
yeah, that's why you're in a fucking goo, bitch. The fuck? It wasn't even that serious, and he got to go through that. That's the
Yeah,
problem
yeah,
with these
yeah,
fucking men today. Boy, shut the fuck up.
yeah, bro.
I don't know who the fuck he thought I was. It's too early. It's 7:28 a.m. Like,
When
really?
you tell the truth, they try to kick you out.
Who did that?
Had a
That's
conversation, sis. Had a
crazy.
conversation. You are killing my content, and you are killing
My
my
bad. I had to kick
podcast.
him down because he doing too fucking much.
But
But
have a
yeah, I'm gonna go
conversation.
on
There you
mute.
go. Go ahead.
What's up, Yay?
Go ahead,
What's up,
lead, bro.
What's up, Greg?
Anastasia?
Huh?
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Tina?
Good morning, Greg. We're gonna hand the mic to
Hey,
Jabari
Greg.
because he got so much to say.
Tina love
Good morning,
Greg.
Greg.
Greg,
Good morning. Good morning. Good
why ain't
morning.
fly high? Oh, I'm not gonna. She said she got a man, so I'm gonna back up off of that. Get ahead, Jabari. Speaking of truth, he done ran. God,
I didn't kick him out. I didn't kick him out either. He left on his own.
you know what? You and Beware just came in this motherfucker today and kicked people down to the
You
goo.
seen what he did, gay? I didn't do nothing.
He
He
didn't
did
call
it.
you,
He did it
but
to himself. He wanted he
he didn't
wanted
call
me
you.
to kick him down.
He didn't call you a whore or a slut. Had a conversation, ladies. See, this is crazy. This is crazy. So entertain me. Get ahead, sis.
I'm just saying that's the problem with black men. Y'all always over sexualizing us. Like there's a bigger issue why she not having sex with you. Like what's going on? You're not doing something right. Like it's your fault for real.
It's your fault.
It
Well,
is your fault. Cause why she don't want to have sex with you? What the fuck is going on? There's a bigger issue there. She's not just like I don't want to have sex with you.
oh, sorry. I couldn't mute up.
Oh, hell no.
I sneezed, man.
Mm-mm. See.
And the bigger issue
Corona.
is, ooh, okay, Corona now. Well. The issue could be bigger than what it is, but at the same time, I know the bigger issue is people not communicating. Women don't like to communicate when they're angry, definitely a lot, and men don't know how to communicate most of the time. But if you find two motherfuckers that can communicate and put their feelings to the side, I think you got a great dynamic there. You know what I mean? And then the thing is, like the brother said, women communicate with their body. They communicate with their body. They want to give you something that's wrong. Men communicate with with their mouth. Hey, listen, bitch, you ain't trying to fuck me like that. I'm just gonna move on. That's what a lot of men do. Or they shut down and they just start fucking with somebody else. Go ahead.
Y'all are not good at communication. Yay, stop it.
Oh, well, a nigga don't want to deal with somebody. Oh, they gonna tell you they fuck with somebody else. So I'm,
You said the men gonna tell you what?
they gonna show you that they smashing somebody else.
You said tell. Yeah, y'all don't do that shit. Y'all do not tell us y'all about to go fuck somebody else, so you did.
Hey, Greg, you did Greg?
Yo, I'm in my car, man. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Have you ever told a lady that what I'm saying? If you don't start acting right, I'm just gonna move on. Did you ever fuck another chick before you told her? How did it go?
No, I've never said it that directly and shit.
See,
But she
right.
Yeah, but she knew what it was. So yeah,
Nah, I didn't know shit.
Whoa, whoa, pause. You didn't know shit? Something going on
yeah.
between y'all two right now? Y'all should know.
No, no.
I wish. Wish.
Oh, Greg is a
I'm
Greg.
not
Good morning. He's a horny
worthy.
man. You are in the matrix, Gregory.
I'm not worthy.
Yo, what the fuck was that? He said he's not worthy. Oh, Anastasia, she'll throw you the pussy. You know what I'm saying? If you're paying like you weigh, right, Anna?
No, he talking to Tia,
No, he wasn't talking to you.
but he was breaking up. I couldn't really hear. I thought he said Tia.
I'm gonna stay in the matrix and shit.
Now, what you had said, you got cut up. Say it again.
I'm about to get cut off again, yo, so I can go start. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Give me a second.
You just said all of that, and you could have just. I'm dead. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Lolita, you hold the pussy from your man when you get angry. Hmm. You using that?
Yes.
You.
Yes, I do.
What a
Yes, I
piece
do.
of. And you think that's right?
She said she put that nigga on punishment.
Exactly.
That's why he popping that. That's why somebody was popping that pussy for that real nigga.
That's why he begs for it when I do. So, anyways,
He back for what?
what
You.
I'm withholding.
So that hasn't put you in the shit house yourself. Like nigga ain't leave you.
No, it leads to BDSM situations.
Most what? What's going on this Friday morning? BDMS. I
It,
don't.
BDSM, bondage, all that kind of stuff
What
afterwards. So,
you
it's
tie him
fun.
up? You tie him up, and that's what you're saying?
Oh no,
Oh,
he ties me up, but yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, where are we going this morning on the stage? So if you don't tie you up, so if you refuse to give him the punani, he's gonna tie you up and take it, and it turns you on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I definitely never said that.
it's 7:30 a.m. This is crazy.
Sorry, let me do this for you. Good morning. Welcome to the Florida Club Roof. I talk with your boy. Yay! Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. The relationship talk. And the goddamn topic is in a relationship or marriage, is your mate your love or your sex slave? And this is something that everybody ponders. A lot of men like to throw their chest around and be like, "Listen, man, if you don't give me the pussy, I'm gonna get it for somewhere else. I don't give a fuck any other way. Like, either I'm gonna tell you or I'm not gonna tell you." According to Anastasia Farmer, that's my guy. My man is your man. It's your man. It's your man too.
Man, too. Shout out to Scissor.
Yeah. So you see the title, bro. So we got a couple of sizzlers in here this morning, my boy.
Oh, Shearers. That's what's up. Shout out to Scissor. Slime you out.
Yeah, we got a couple of those in there. She's gonna hold it off. She don't care what a nigga think. I'm like, yo, okay, she holds it off, fine. We're gonna fight, we're gonna tussle, and then we're gonna have this makeup sex that's gonna be amazing. But how many times you gonna have to hold that shit back until you start holding it back for 1 or 2 months? This goddamn mic is in my mouth. And that's the only way you guys can hear me. Pause again. Damn it. I know y'all be saying that shit, but yeah, that's how it goes. You know what I'm
That
trying
was
to say?
crazy.
We're talking about the microphone, but that's how it goes, bro. So then, after a while, 2 to 3 months, she's still on her shit. That is signs of my man is your man is. That's what she's on. She's
Wait,
sharing
wait.
that.
I'm
Hey,
confused.
no
I'm
woman is
confused.
withholding sex for 1 to 2, 3 months.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to ask.
not.
Maybe
That's
one to
not
two hours.
happening.
Maybe 1 to 2
Yeah,
hours.
that,
One to
it
two
ain't.
months. You're crazy.
That's not happening. She has to have some type of illness, and that's just something completely different.
He said one to
Like,
2 months. That's
yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy. Ain't no woman
One to
doing
two
You
that.
can
minutes.
withhold that shit until we leave the
1 to 2
house.
minutes. 1 to 2 hours, but not 1 to 2 months. That's
You
weird.
said 1 month,
Yeah.
Lolita.
No, I did
Can
not.
I ask, does this actually work for the ladies to be withholding? Or do you normally make your man upset when you do that? I don't like. Does it work for
No, it
you?
makes him excited.
If you
She play
withhold the
hide and go
sex,
get
you
it. That's
deserve to be
different.
stepped out on
Well,
and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
no.
somebody
Because that's where I
somebody
was about to
say
go.
somebody say that may be a way of communication, and men are supposed to read through that. We don't know. Like we're supposed to be, what you call those things? Telepathic? Is that what it is?
Yeah, nah.
Second,
See, that's when the man got to come in and be direct with the shorties. Like, all right, if you got something wrong with you, you need to use your mouth. Like, you're not gonna be doing this passive aggressive shit. Like, fuck all that.
What kind of bullshit
You,
is that? You gonna withhold the pussy?
yeah,
Can
you're
can a
not.
nigga withhold the bills and shit? Or
Yeah,
oh
that's the type
shit.
of shit I would do.
I
Wow,
mean,
That's the type of shit I
wow.
would
men
do.
do it all
No
the time. It's
bullshit.
called
That's the type
semen
of shit I would do.
retention. They do it all the time. It's called semen retention. It's a whole
Hell no, semen
So now
retention.
you
that
tell
shit sound like a medical
There ain't no
so
condition.
now
I
there
ain't
you
ain't
doing
no
telling
that
this
semen
man
shit.
when they need to
retention
do
for none of
anything?
my
Shit,
shorties,
that is
bro. Ain't
crazy.
no semen retention. We letting off. What you talk about?
I'm about to throw myself to the goo.
I
She
love
said
trolling
throw
y'all.
She
So
myself.
fun.
said she ain't say move myself. She said I'm about to throw
Throw
myself.
myself to the goo. Jesus, who did it? Good morning. This is what it is, but this is what's going on, though. Don't act like it's not a situation in these relationships. Oh, we're gonna say situationships from now because nobody's in a real relationship nowadays, man. It's all a situationship. So yeah, Lolita, you definitely got
If
booed.
he won't get it, if he can't get it from you, he'll get it from somebody else. That's
That's
the
a
whole
fact.
mentality
Cause
of
I think
men.
Do you know from
If men,
experience?
that's the whole mentality of men today. Like literally,
Yeah,
that's
but what can
like
men withhold and shit? Y'all can withhold the pussy as punishment.
men do it all the
no,
time.
But
no, no.
what
Don't
what
even do the back and forth of what can a man withhold because I think women that do withhold, they only doing that with lame niggas. I've never seen a woman or heard any of my bros that's really on be struggling with that
Whoa,
type of
whoa, whoa!
shit
I'm
because
not a lame.
you start with the holding, yeah, dudes is looking elsewhere. That's the truth. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. You are not gonna be playing no power dynamics with the pussy. Like, okay, you do that, all right, I'm gonna show you some. Let me show you these chicks out here is checking too, because you have a job.
Farmer.
And
I
if you
got a
don't
name
wanna
for them,
do it,
Farmer. Pussy
I
Power
know.
Rangers.
It can also be a kink though. So you have
Huh,
to
Farmer?
understand. Like there's people
Pussy
who play this as a
Power
game.
Rangers. Trying to hold the pussy back, control you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving up like she's supposed to. Pussy Power Rangers. Go, go. That's what we're gonna call those. What you say?
All I was saying is there's also people who have kinks and stuff like that. They do stuff like that, and it's a thing. But I feel like a majority of you on the stage are probably you're not part of that world, so it's okay.
yeah, no.
Can I ask this for the
Yeah,
women that do withhold?
you can't tell
They got
these men because
Okay,
they're
man.
probably not gonna
They're tired.
understand when you
They're
say
late.
no. It really means yes, but you can't say that because it sounds bad. But some people are into them kinks. When no means really come take this shit because I like it. But when they
There are
together,
safe
when they
words, stuff
together,
like that.
yeah,
hate
like when
culture.
they
And
Y'all are the source of the hate
together.
culture.
are y'all
Y'all are the
serious and
source of the
shit?
hate
Wait a minute.
culture.
You have to. Don't kill yourself. Serious about what?
About she said it's a thing where a woman will like honestly I thought you were asking is pussy withholding is a thing and shit. Bitches will think that they're punishing a motherfucker by not fucking them, and we all agree that the minute that motherfucker leave the house, whether it's you said a month, if you let that motherfucker leave the house before you make up or give him the pussy, he gonna go looking elsewhere to get the pussy, right? But
I don't
now I'm
think they
hearing
care, Greg.
no, but no, they did even worse than that shit. They're like, yo, there's some people that are into that shit. To withhold the pussy and it turns me on, but then you make it sound like a game, like some role play shit. Oh well, I'm saying no, but I really want you to take it and tie me up and shit. Which one is it? Is it real or not
Greg,
real?
just
Oh
don't try to
my
understand it.
god. Oh
Don't
my
try to
god.
understand it, Greg. You have full understanding of this situation, man. Dudes is not putting up with that. They only get away with that with dudes that they sharing, not dudes that they truly want. That's why they play the games. You don't play games with people you want. That's stupid. End up by yourself.
Very, very, very
Yo,
interesting take, man.
I promise you, I'm honestly only because it's on the station and shit. They're trying to school us and shit, but we're not listening. No bullshit. Honestly, is this a thing for real?
Yeah, and Farmer not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying because I don't believe in withholding. I don't. When you're in a relationship with somebody, even if I'm mad, I'm still in the mood. But some women will tell you no. They're playing a game with you, but you're doing
Playing
it
hard
with.
to get.
They know what you know your partner. Like not. I'm not talking about some random person that you just smashed. I'm talking about somebody that you with. They say no, but they really just trying to role play with you for real. They playing games,
Yeah,
but y'all both like that shit.
why you lying for these ladies?
No,
Nah, they
but
do be
but
doing that.
but but
He
the
is
but
he is not
the
a good
whole
actor that do be doing that.
but the whole
There's a
one
reference
to
to
two
him.
months, weeks, and days with the like I don't believe in that, and I don't. That your punishment, that's not a punishment. It's not working. I don't think that's a good idea if you're using it to like for punishment.
See, and as soon as a girl starts doing that, that's when you go to bed, you put your back to her, and then she's like, really, you don't want this, really, you're gonna really, you just sleep there comfortable, you get real comfortable on the other side, put your back, sleep real comfortable. She gonna be like, wow, it didn't work. The next day she gonna stop doing that shit. That shit's done up because it did not work. You playing chess out here. Get in order.
No, we're not gonna make it through the night with your back to it. Like we
Yeah,
gotta figure
yeah,
that
yeah.
out.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
August,
no.
you didn't hit a spot. I mean, farmer, you didn't hit a spot. You didn't took
Like
Yeah,
two moves and hit a
your
you
girl
bang.
ain't
did.
never told you, she ain't never told you no, but be poking her booty out on you like at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. That's exactly what I'm
Like,
saying. It's
girl,
not. I'm gonna show her that I'm gonna get the pussy when I want to. I'm about to go to sleep, and then you gonna wake me up, and then I'm gonna wake up wanting to.
she gonna go to sleep mad, pissed off.
That got me
She over
reminiscing.
here poking her ass out that much, and you just went to sleep.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work, farmer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it will. Y'all gotta realize there's dudes that really they done been out here and had some. You know what I'm saying? So you withholding it, it's like, oh yeah, oh all right, I can go a day without this for a second, but can you go a day without me talking to you? Let's see who can really last this war.
Oh, women,
What's
women,
crazy is that
women, women all day. Thinking out
I
last
heard
us, bro.
somebody I heard
Oh
somebody
come
ask
on, why?
earlier,
How?
what can men hold back? And so, farmer, that's it. It's the cuddles. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Good day.
So yeah, I mean, it can be a game sometimes. It can be a game sometimes, but we also have to be able to recognize when it's a little more of a playful game versus I ain't messing with you. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's there is a difference there between the two.
So did you just
Nah,
say
nah,
that
all
y'all
jokes
can
aside,
withhold the pussy and we withhold cuddles? Is that what I just heard?
yeah, but you
Some
withhold
women do
contact though.
appreciate the
Women really
cuddles
like to
and
be
the
touched,
whole
bro.
affection.
They
Yeah.
like to be touched, kissed, all that. So you just take all that away, bro. They'll be like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah, affection,
oh,
great.
oh wow." They start thinking real fast.
Recording in progress.
Like how mad am I really?
But when I'm talking about when a woman playing games like that and she just like role playing, she ain't going all day. That's too
Right.
long. Like yeah, that's dragging it.
But two,
Have
3 months, that's a whole nother situation. Like for real, like from us to y'all, if she going 2 or 3 months, y'all don't go together no more. She with somebody else on the side and something you might want to do something about that. That's
And that's
crazy.
crazy because that shit. I feel my heart is broken right now because my situation played out like that, and I tried to be a good boy, a good man, and I was a fucking idiot. But I guess that's karma for me, right?
I mean, based on some of the stuff you said
yeah,
a little earlier, probably, yay.
yeah, but for those 2, 3 months and shit, you weren't fucking nobody else.
Man, I was spank my monkey and choke my own chicken.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, I was a sucker at that time and stuff like that. So I was caught myself taking my karma. That's what I did. I started taking my karma, quote unquote. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not going fast enough, chunky chunk. Go do some push-ups, motherfucker. I'm sorry, I forgot for a second. It's road rage a little bit, but yeah, man, that's what happened. Keep it a buck, and I'm
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just 2, 3 months though. Like I can imagine like holding out and shit. Like fuck, it, I'm gonna win this argument and shit. I ain't talking to you and shit. I've gone a week and shit, right? But at any point did you get concerned about her doing that shit?
Yeah,
Like
I was
when do you
concerned.
wake up?
I knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it. I felt it. When a man starts to question what's going on, 9 times out of 10, that's what's going on because men have this thing with themselves. It's an ego of feeling the woman is not going to do them, so they ignore their instincts, that gut feeling. They ignore it. You know what I'm trying to say? And then you think nothing is going wrong, and everything has gone wrong and some before you really open your eyes and started to try to pay attention to her. You know what I mean? That's the problem. We don't pay attention enough to know what's going on, and that's when we lose our women. That was me. I'm not too cocky to admit this shit. Most men are too cocky to admit that shit. Not yay. Nope. Go ahead. Go to the next room. Well, that's why your girlfriend is this. I don't give a fuck. Her pussy, not my problem at this point. But yeah, not to be too cocky, I've heard her. I've heard more than one. You know what I mean? And I was in my niggerism. My niggerism. That's where I was at. I didn't pay no attention, and I was doing what I wanted to do. I was young. I was sexy. I was new in the city. Even when I was in my own city, I liked really I was liked a lot that time. But I was raised by the streets, and I ignored her emotional feelings. I didn't ignore her sexual feelings, but I ignored her emotional feelings, and I didn't know how to cater to women at that time. And so then my second one, um, I came down here and I was saying girls like, "Ooh, fresh meat," you know what I mean? Like, and I got, I was free. I was in my hood. I felt like I was somewhere else where I didn't have to watch my back. I started clubbing. I started doing all types of shit, and I should have been clubbing with her. I'll bring her to the club and end up dancing with somebody else. I was a disrespectful young youth. You know what I mean? And yeah, when I started waking up and try to pay her that attention, she was already she was 70% out of the door. And then when I tried to make it up with her, she went from 70 to a fucking 100. But I knew what it was after that. You know what I'm saying? I did question. I did say, "Why are you doing this like an idiot?" I knew what. I knew why she did it. But this happened later on. When we had our children. You know what I mean? They would, men start shaping up after they have children, and women remember the shit that you did to them after you had them children, after you had a child with them. You know what I mean? What's up, cigar?
Yo, I just need to say that I need to see that shit on a t-shirt. I want to rest in my niggerism. That's some awesome shit, nigga. Nigga said.
Oh my God, you were fucking you were spoiled in your niggerism because we think we doing was good for us at the time, but then when we wake up, bro, that humanity come back, it's a problem.
No, but has anyone here ever heard the word niggerism before? That's the first time I've ever heard that shit, and it makes so much sense. Yay?
Hmm.
Niggerism.
Niggerism.
That's your word, nigga. We about to copyright that shit.
Niggadom.
Niggerism.
Nigga, I
Niggerdom.
think niggadom sounds best
Niggerdom?
in the land of niggadom.
Niggerdom. Alright, okay.
Now this nigga, this guy farmer be having some other shit. So, but yeah, y'all can sit here and tell me about the shit, what y'all think about the title. I think I explained it enough. Men do certain things that turn women off, and we expect them to, get over it. And 9 times out of 10, what happens? It's too late. We done did too much. You know what I mean? And we expect them to accept everything that we do. And so, like they don't. T- women always say that their heart and their mind is connected to their pussy. So if her heart and her mind, you're not catered to those things, what happens? She's not gonna get worked up for you. She's not gonna want to give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
But is there such thing as overvaluing your pussy and shit? Like, ladies, like, y'all think that you can withhold that shit and a nigga gonna break?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Hey, gay.
Hey, Segal, I see you in a minute. How you doing?
I, I think it is a such thing because that's the reason why some of these women do it in the first place because they place a certain value on it and think it worked because of that value. But at the end of the day, nah, not really, not all the time. I mean, I get it as a female. I'm not trying to, like, I get it. But also, nah, like, we all human, we all got needs. And yeah, you can overvalue it sometimes. We can overdo it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I just want to address something that you said earlier about how women, their pussies are connected to their emotional needs and heart needs. And if you don't satisfy them emotionally, well, then their vagina won't be satisfied either. No, that's not true. Sometimes the person can just be bad in bed. You can satisfy my needs emotionally and everything. But if you're unfortunately not able to perform, you just won't satisfy me in that way. Like, it is quite possible. It's not just about emotions, emotions, emotions because we're women. That's all. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just not okay. Yeah, I love that shit, but you're telling me like, yeah. So why wouldn't you fuck around with a motherfucker from the beginning, before emotions even got involved? If the motherfucker couldn't fuck you and satisfy you physically.
But what if you don't fuck first and you get to know the person like on a emotional personality level? Do you fuck first every fucking time? The fuck?
Check the
Mm,
the
yeah.
chat is saying you speaking for yourself. I mean, like in cases, it's in all cases. It's different sides of the story. But if you're in a relationship, right, and you mean to tell
I
me you've been in a
mean,
relationship for about 2 years, and this starts to
okay.
happen, and this person starts to pull away from you, you have been going through some things, and every time you turn around, you're arguing, then you got to get it back, and then, sometimes, like when it comes down to that situation, it can
Mm-hmm.
be that. But if you date with somebody, like I talked to the ladies earlier, can you guys hear me? I talked to the ladies earlier, right? And she was like, it was like the same thing that you said, they said. And I'm like, okay, so you with someone for about 8 months to a year, and they don't sexually satisfy you. You was using that person. That's what you were doing. You were using that person, and then all of a
What do
sudden,
you
you
mean?
you were using them. He was satisfying something else other than sexual. Your sexual needs. Either it was money, either okay, he could have been a nice guy, so you like that about him, but you fucked somebody else because he wasn't pleasing you. You got detached from him for some sort of a way because he wasn't sexually pleasing you. So why even deal with that man? First time you have sex with him, and you didn't, and then you want to cut it off. Cool, but 8 months to a year, and then you cut it off. It's a little much.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I don't know about timeline, about like 8 months to a year and all that. I wouldn't put a time frame on it, right? But what I mean is that from the first time, if you don't, the person doesn't deliver, personally, I would like to think that there's room for improvement, right? People do improve, right? People do improve and people get better, and we can't expect everybody to be the same, right? And sometimes it does get better. So you have to hold faith in that too, right? You can't just be like, okay, it was a one and done and it sucked. Bye. Like, like people can, evolution. They
Evolve.
can evolve.
Evolve.
Yes,
The
Yeah.
yes, that's the word. Evolve.
the problem is people are scared to tell people what they like and how they like to be pleased. You have sex with someone and they're not, say you having sex with someone that was in a relationship for 10 years, so they're having sex with you like they was having with that person, how that person likes to be pleased. If it's not your cup of tea, maybe you can have that conversation and let them know, like, I like it this way, I like it that, get to
Hmm.
know each other bodies. People
Hmm.
are not getting to know each other bodies. People are not taking the time to learn who they're pleasing.
Nope.
I'm gonna tell, because if you not making me come, okay, it's something not going on. We're gonna have a conversation. I'm not afraid, because if I like this person, I want them to know how I like to be pleased, and I want to know how they like to be pleased. People are not having those conversations. People think people just coming with education on how they like to be have sex. People, it's good to know how to have sex, but everybody don't like to be pleased the same way. Some people like it rough, some people don't like it rough. Like, you have to let people know how you like to be pleased. That's the problem. Stop being scared to talk about sex with the partner.
Yo, but what if like I talk about I'm still looking for the world's perfect blowjob and shit. I'm in search of that shit, right? And yeah, for real, I ain't never heard
So
nobody
what are you
break
doing?
this shit down, but you know what, ladies, you know what men enjoy about getting head? What do you think men enjoy about that shit?
I can't answer that because a lot of women like to get head and I don't. I like to give it. It turns me on. It turns me on when I'm giving it. But to receive, I've received it and I liked it, but I'm not
Well, no,
big
I
on
was talking
it.
about you giving me head, basically. Yeah.
Oh, it turns me on. Like it gets me wet when I every man have not received head from me, but when I give it, it turns me on. It's like it's a turn on for me.
Greg, what you doing over there, brother?
I'm your wingman, bro. I'm your wingman,
What's
King.
going on, boy? You got me thinking some shit like, Greg, what are you doing? Greg, are you doing something over there, buddy? Leave the bottle alone. But nah. We fucking off though. Yo, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I think we had a very good conversation, man. If y'all was here earlier, the nigga them that happened, it was just okay. I was like, God damn, y'all, these are my supporters. What do you guys throw my? I'm gonna have to be a little careful who I weaponize in these rooms, okay? I think I'm gonna have to start doing that from now on, okay? You throw away people that have good conversations because you get a little bothered. But I think that everyone has a good point when they jump on it when they jump on the stage. You just gotta let them speak. Hello, it's the 400 Club rooftop talk, man. We don't do have no goddamn no what you call those things? No echo chambers and yeah. I don't like for y'all to call women out their name and stuff like that. I'll tell you that much. Unless she call y'all your name first, and then it's free game. But that's giving you this is free game too. Thank y'all for giving this free game. We learned that if a woman withhold the nanny for about a month, it's a bigger problem than what we assume it to be, which is a bad thing, but it is what it is at the end of the day, right? And if the man holds the money from you, it's because you're not giving us the punani. And it becomes an even bigger problem. 9 times out of 10, they saying that the woman is doing them already. They're already in a whole different relationship. And thank you for telling us that. For the audience, I'm hoping that you learning something new. But we do have people in the audience that is disagreeing with people on the stage. Looking at the back. Okay, Mira's been saying some shit to people. She already told you that. You speaking for yourself. That's one. It's a power move. What is a power move? Let me know what's a power move. Trying to go to the chat, you know what I mean? Anybody on the stage want to speak, you can speak. Anybody in the goo want to come up, have a conversation, come up and have a conversation. I would love to have a conversation with you. Just be a little respectful. You may hear things you like, you may hear things you just don't like. Just respect people's you know, point. I appreciate that. From you there?
Did I not hear two women say that women, in some cases, overvalue their pussy?
They said that. Some do. They definitely said that. What's up, y'all senior? Some overvalue their pussy. That's true. That is a crazy problem right there.
When do y'all recognize you've overvalued that shit? When you withhold it and he don't give a fuck? When he go to bed late, put his back to you and shit? Or when do you guys feel like you oh shit, I've overvalued this shit?
I don't know, Derek. What you think about that, Derek? I gotta hear you. I gotta hear you on this one. I've heard you speak before. You get quiet when you come in here, but what do you think about Greg's question? When a woman overvalue her pussy, what do you think?
Yeah, I just popped into the room.
Uh huh.
Let me just hear out for a bit, and I'll chime in later.
Well, overvaluing the pussy is self-explanatory, but yeah, I got you. What do you think, Black? When women overvalue their pussy, and that be the reason for the demise of themselves and the crumble of the relationship. Yes, go.
I mean, I don't even know if that's a question worth answering, to be honest with you.
Well, don't answer it then if you don't wanna.
No, but I'm going to. I'm going to just because,
Okay, okay, okay.
it's let me poke at it real quick. Saying that a woman is overvaluing her pussy, right? W- what do you expect a woman's pussy to be valued off of, for example, right? Do you feel like she should not value her pussy and be like, okay, I have a low value pussy, so like let me not value my pussy? Or what puts the value on the pussy? Like what puts the value?
Greg, that's to you, Greg. Hello.
No, no, I think it should be to the women that said that, yeah, women do. I'd rather hear women have the conversation. I've got one woman saying, no, there's no such thing as overvaluing your pussy. And I heard two women say that some women do overvalue the pussy. So I'd like to hear, who was that, you, Tiffany?
No, I was one of them, August. Um, and I'm gonna answer that real quick. In my opinion, I don't think it's a every woman thing. I just think it's some women out here to just lead with it, like that's all they got, and I think that overvalues it. Like I got this good, so I'm gonna be this type of person. I'm gonna deal with men in a certain type of way because I'm leading with my poem. And I do think a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot of women. I do think some women do that. So to me, that's overvaluing it because you're putting more value on that versus something else that you at least should have to offer. And the men, make therefore making the men do what you want on that level, just on what you have between your legs versus other legs that you really want.
Is that me?
I was going to
I
ask
think
that. I
August was
think
in the
she was in the
Matrix.
Matrix. We missed the last like 45 seconds, August, if you have a better signal or whatever. Yeah,
We're in the Matrix, August. You're in
you're in the
August.
Matrix. But did
That,
you
that's some
catch
shit,
enough of
August.
that, Segal? Did you catch enough of what she was saying? How would you respond to what she just shared?
Uh, no, I caught just as much as you did, so it was a bit in and out.
No, what she basically
So,
said was when women lead with their pussy and they put all their value in it, they overvalue it. That's what I kind of heard. But go ahead, Gay.
just like a man, like us, we leave with our money, and then we're no of a longer of a use when we don't have it. So, how would you, you know, equate that with a man when he feels though his money is to be valued, and then a woman says, you know what, I'm done with this. That means it ran its course. That means you kept throwing that pussy at me, and you act like that shit was gold, but you forgot about I was gold too. You forgot about the relationship was golden. You just threw it down the fucking trash. So that's I hear what she's saying, and I'm not gonna be the one to say women shouldn't value their pussy because at the same time, even though we don't want to admit it, it is a currency in America when it comes down to a relationship and transactional. But in relationship, I got what I have to offer to you. You have that what you have to offer to me. Let's just keep it real. Hey, they mentally with their money, and women keep tab of the the tightenings and the kegeling and the working of the pussy, and that goes along with sex and all types of shit like that. If you guys don't stop swiping left,
So, Segal, why'd you put thumbs down? What did he say that made you say that?
Oh man. Okay. So what made me put the thumbs down was when you started talking about, well, yeah, it's transactional. We provide money for you and bring, like bread to the table, but in return, your duty and your job is to provide just a pussy on a platter. Like, no, it's not like that, right? And at the end of the day, it's about your morals and your values, right? If your values align with a man being a provider, okay, but not necessarily wanting to fuck you first in order for him to show that he's a provider, then okay, those are your values. But it really depends on the person. Like you can't expect a woman to just have sex with you because you're showing some characteristics of being a provider that you're meant to be because you're a man anyway. Hello.
so why do you guys? I mean, this is what I hate. The women say. Let me see. Let me check the chat. Somebody bring up my brother. It says, but you can't compare money to someone's body. This is funny because you guys just said that the bodies of the pussy should be valued. It should have value, right? And I just told you society has it that men value their money. It's something that we work hard for. We used our body to get the money. So instead of you having your woman interpretation of things, take yourself out of your woman's sphere and put yourself inside a man's sphere and communicate how a man feels. If a man feels though his money is his value because we work hard for it, and you know it opens up doors, it closed doors, all types of shit like that, then you need to respect it. Because now,
You
now,
know what?
now we're trying to communicate with you, but you don't want to communicate effectively because you're not hearing what you want to hear. That is a problem. I'm sorry.
Mhm. And you know what? You're not totally wrong when you talk about that, right? Like men's value are equated to how much they're able to provide or the amount that they can provide or their social status and things like that. I get it, right? So you guys expect something in return. But at the end of the day, it's like if you're gonna expect something in return without showing a form of like at least like commitment, like I know it seems old fashioned, but marriage is important. Marriage is important. Why would you want to uh like throw yourself at somebody and give yourself to somebody if marriage is not even one of their ideas in their head, and if they don't want something like with some sort of security, trust, like providing financially is a type of security. Like believe it or not, that's a type of security that women actually, need. And it's nothing new. We're not going to act like this is new. This is from the beginning of time. Men have been the lead males of the household that would provide for the household and that would bring, bread to the table,
Thank
right?
you. Yes.
Like
Okay.
now it's almost like, oh no, we shouldn't be the breadwinner, or like, yeah, I get it. The woman could work too. But fuck, take some pride in being the breadwinner, like, and providing for your
So,
family, for
so
your
do you
woman.
believe that
That's all.
I believe firmly that women need two things: to be protected and to be provided for. Is that fair? Is that okay?
That's
Right,
fair,
right,
yeah.
right. And from a
Yeah.
from a provision perspective, it's not just financial provision, right? There's can you see any other way that a man provides besides money?
Okay, listen. We're not going to act like men can't provide for you emotionally, like financially, and on a lot of other levels, like, when it comes to your morals, your values. He can provide for you in those ways, but we're not going to sit here and act like he's going to provide for me in all of those ways, but we're going to negate the fact that financially it is important. Like, we're not just going to sit here and act like, if you provide for me emotionally, that's enough. Like, no, hello, wake up.
Yeah, no, that was never my assertion. Because yeah, financially is included. I'm asking outside of financially. Financial is table stakes and shit. Let's agree with that, right? So emotional, like, cause what I heard you guys say was y'all can withhold the pussy, and I was like, yo, what can we withhold? Y'all like cuddles. What is that? Providing what? Which category does that fall into?
Emotion,
Emotion,
affection.
affection. All right,
Okay.
that's what you
Okay.
say.
And we provide
Like
that
that's
too.
real.
We provide
Like
that too.
energy, like that. Yeah, like that's real. Like I as a woman understand that it's not just the hole that I have. I'm just saying, not to be, but like laying next to a woman does something for you guys, just like laying next to a man does something for us. We're humans. Physical touch is a real thing. Energy is a real thing. Being understood, being appreciated, being respected, all those different things are real. And we understand that men provide those things. It's not just money. And we can't just get that from our girlfriends because I don't want to lay next to my girlfriend and feel warm and cuddly. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to lay next to my man and feel that. So it's not just money that decent women are looking for. And I say that because I do understand that there are women out here who don't care about none of that. They just want the money. I understand that. And I really do understand that y'all may have encountered those types of women. But there's some real women out here that want real things from real humans
Hmm.
and
But
also know that we good when we get old.
I'm bothered. I'm bothered right now, ladies and gentlemen of the stage. I'm bothered. I'm bothered because Yeah, I like how I like to minimize the things that you guys try to highlight. It's crazy to me that you guys would say it's not about that, but then in other words, you say it is about that. Listen, a man is going to provide for the person that he cares about. Hello? That means we're providing for the person that we're laying down with, the one that we're loving, the one we're taking out, the one we're buying things for. So the money, the provision comes from us, from one thing to other. It comes from us providing all types of ways. You know it. I don't think we need to name every single thing. We're grown. And to me, loving you. Okay? If a man is happy, a man's going to do everything he needs to do for that woman. So when you try not to equate it, the money to to the other currency, which is your pussy. It may sound fucked up. I may sound ignorant. Just take a second to think about it. It's a currency that women have. It's something that she has her mind to. But guess what? When she give up the pussy, her mind, her heart, and everything else, most times it was already in place unless she's some type of wild animal cub. But in a relationship with a decent woman, let's take that description. A decent woman that August was talking about, she's going to first go for the mind, the body, and the soul. The mind, the soul, and then the body. She's showing love to what society has deemed that she has to offer. But we already know that's not all what she has to offer, and we already know that's not all what men has to offer. Y'all just trying to what a better word, better way to say it. It's no better way of saying it. Men have to provide in America. I don't give a freaking rat's ass by any other country with money, financial first. Because if he's not financially providing something for you, to me, a real man that's a stand-up man, then his emotion and his mind is going to be all over the goddamn place to try understand, to try to process if the man feels that he's a man enough for this woman, man enough to be called a man in these situations. Tell me if I'm wrong. I see your thumbs go down, but earlier, tell your point. Tell your point. Go ahead, on. You got a cigar. Why was your
Who,
thumb
me?
down, sweetheart? Uh huh. Uh huh.
You want to know my opinion, honestly?
Yes.
As like fucked up as it is to say it, pussy is the higher currency, okay?
Thank you.
It is
At
the
least
higher
somebody admit that shit today, huh?
currency. It is worth being provided for. It is worth being spent on. It is worth all of that, not just to get it, but just for the journey of you even getting to it. You have to do all of that. And for you to think that you can just allow yourself to have that pussy and not provide and not do anything and not like just get it like so easily and cheaply is just naive. Yeah, you'll get it like that sometimes, but don't expect it all the time. It's not gonna happen. Like you lucked out.
I
Swing.
just put the shit. I just put the shit in the chat because I
Hold on,
was
hold on, hold
getting
on,
to
hold on,
that.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Swing, go ahead, swing. He it's something he didn't agree with. He and the buzzer. What's on your mind, big fella?
Yeah, I don't know.
She
I thought
just
I was
sh-
answering Blake's
she just
question.
Hold on,
said
hold on, hold on, hold
she
on.
she just said pussy is the higher value.
No,
Your
no, no.
pussy
I
has a
said, I
y-
said, I said currency. I said it is worth the higher currency.
currency value, Rolex, fucking Prada don't steal this. Okay, your pussy has a time limit on it. So how's your pussy the value, right? It's the problem with these type of conversations is you have one side trying to negate discredit the other side when it's both has value. The man has value, the woman has value. Where is the common ground for the two to come become one, right? I'm not gonna sit here and say that your pussy is worth more than my dick. I how where's this? Where are we getting this mindset from? This is a mindset of a trick and a prostitute. That's where that. This is where this mindset. This is where it comes from. No, no, like it's fucking crazy to me. So does Stedman provide for Oprah? Money, monetary value. Fuck no. He can't pay this woman's bills, but he's there because he brings other things to the table that adds value to her, like she brings things to the table that adds value to him. It's a give take thing, man. When we're dealing with the other gender, that's what it is. That's what life is. In a friendship, in a business relationship, in a love affair, it's a give and a take. It's not no one is more valuable than the other. That's not the truth. Y'all need, I mean, people need to stop thinking that. Stop being a trick. Stop being a hoe.
Yeah, it was once said a fair exchange ain't no robbery. I mean, all men have a penis and all women have a vagina. Like for something to be so valuable that every single woman has is is
Yeah,
is,
that's
is
crazy you said that.
it's crazy for me.
I mean,
Like
what's crazy
like
is that
I've
you
I've
guys
never
are in
been in a
denial.
relationship. I've never been in a relationship where my woman doesn't want my penis, where my woman doesn't initiate,
That will
where
happen it.
where she totally wants it, and I may just have, came from the gym or did whatever. I may not even be thinking about it or interested. So this whole one-sided
Well,
thing,
penis was already.
like
Oh,
I'm still speaking, young lady. I didn't
okay.
interrupt you.
I'm sorry.
Um, but what what M. Swain said, like it is. I mean, you making me think about like, hey, we know what you are, but let's determine the price now. I mean, that's how kind of how you talking about it, and I land.
Okay, so when I say it's the higher currency, right?
You
I'm
said it. You stand
associating
on your
that.
shit. You stand 10 toes, woman.
Yes, I am standing 10 toes on my shit. When I say it's the higher currency, right? When we say pussy, it's like almost like we're just diminishing it to just being a whole. That is what is going to give you your offspring. That is where your children will grow. That is the pussy of the mother of your child. That is, like the woman grows that child for you. She's not just your pussy and your whole. She's the person you're going to procreate with, right? So at the end of the day, pussy very high value.
So, I mean, ladies, why do
There's a
you like to
price of
cut
pussy.
down the man's penis out of the equation, but then you want us not to use our money? You don't think that's kind of like contradictory? Like your pussy is the golden rod. It's not the golden rod. It is a pussy. You have your own. I have my own. You want it just as much as I want it, and now it comes down to women having their own money. But for some reason, y'all still talking. I'm confused right now. Pussy is not the higher currency, lady. I'm sorry. We're both equally important. What else can you bring except for your pussy and me having a penis from my offspring? That was a bar. Thank you. I tried to make that rap.
You're so
Yes, there's a price of pussy. So I agree. There's, the shit is bought and sold on the open market and shit. So yeah, I feel you. I agree with you,
So
Segal,
is
on
so
that.
is dick.
No,
Dick is
stop,
bought
stop,
and sold
stop,
in the
No,
open
stop.
dick,
market.
Take that goddamn cape off
dick,
because it is more
dick is
women.
not
Yeah, I was
sold.
gonna say
It is
that
Dick
more
is
too,
not
women.
I was gonna
sold.
say that
August.
too,
It's more women
Right. So is
out here
dick.
than men. Than men. It's more women than men. It is not a drought. Just go off of that aspect alone. Oversaturation of it.
Ain't no women paying no nigga for dick, yo. Come on,
Are
man.
you
That's not
are you
true.
serious?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, what
That
website
is
is
not
that
true.
shit? What website is that? What app is that
I
shit?
had
I
I
need to
had it one
What
join
the
is
that
other day when
motherfucker.
women came in here saying they pay for the dick. These cougars out. Are you serious
That's a
Yeah.
fact. But the
that's
thing
Yeah.
is,
crazy.
they not so much paying for dick. They're submitting for dick. and
Whoa.
provisioning. Yeah, submitting. They submit for that. If you see some of these girls, they'll submit a lot of the bullshit that they normally would put up, that they wouldn't put up with a lower value guy that they deem lower value. You know, they put in rules, restriction, but the guy they want, they submit all those standards they got to the side, and they'll submit to some bullshit here and there.
Are
Even
there
their
any?
rules.
I'm trying to figure this shit out. Right, you're saying that there is a woman here. Is there a woman here on stage that's paid for dick? Now, because I feel
Really,
you, bro. Like the
really,
submission
really,
part.
really, really.
Yeah,
That room
it's
is
some
a whole
sugar
different
mamas
room.
out
There,
there.
there is not.
It's some
This
sugar
lady is not going to
mamas.
make that shit on the stage. I'm talking about another room I had. People been in my room. They can tell you women have said that. I said, y'all paying? Yeah, yeah. These little young little Thundercat, little Thunder, whatever they call them. Yeah, we paying for it.
Yeah,
Nah,
my auntie pay all the time. She a cougar, like a real one. So yeah.
Respect to auntie. Big ups to auntie and shit.
Bring it
Thank you.
out.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you know any sugar mamas, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you know any sugar mamas.
You never been offered like a little salary from one of these washed up joints
What?
for
What did
time
you
and
just
shit?
call them? Molded bread?
A little salary, a little salary.
That's
Man,
I ain't
crazy.
gonna say no allowance.
they ain't just washed up, man. Just like most all men pay for pussy, all women pay for dick. It's
Especially
the
they go.
same.
I'm
Especially
It's
they
talking
go
it's
for
about
trips, right?
it's a
money.
fair money, gifts.
Money.
Okay, look at the top of the room. He gets $256,000 a month for a little shriveled up Chinese dick. What do you think niggas doing in the streets that you don't know about? He gets $256,000 a month for dick. What are we
What?
saying, bro? Yeah, we gotta
Wait,
stop
gigolo?
I'm saying anybody here getting somebody said they get
valuing.
I don't want to talk about dick no more. I'm uncomfortable with that shit. I'm
Well, I
good.
mean, that's just what it is. I mean, don't say you don't want to talk about it now, Greg, because
Don't
I
say you
just
want to run it
put
now,
up
Greg.
to the top of the room a motherfucker getting
Too much dick talk.
50.
Too much dick
He's getting
talk.
$256,000 a month.
Is anybody on this stage getting cash for their dick?
Yes,
And what's
Yes.
your
yes,
that's you, right?
yes.
Now,
Yeah,
is any woman
I've
on
been
this
in that
stage
Say,
position.
paying
swing. You
for
out there
dick?
slinging that ding
Man, that's what God gave it to me for.
for some ching ching?
Man, make it happen.
So I know the price of pussy in Atlanta, like but I'm curious and shit. What's the price of dick though? I'm trying to figure out how much should I be charging for my shit. What's market value on dick and shit? There's a market
He
value on
he
pussy
gets
here.
$256,000 a month for his. How
Yeah,
much you
come on.
think yours worth?
I think that's a young stallion we talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah, we done strayed so far away from the damn topic. What we call that? What we call those type of shits? M Swain. What we call those type of shits? When you veer off to the left of the topic. What we call that again? I forgot the name of it. You gave it. He done forgot too for the second, for the moment. Yeah, those little cake talks in it, whatever. But yeah, that was the topic. Was in a relationship or marriage, is your mate your love or your sex slave? That's the question. Aaron, what's going on? Aaron, welcome to the stage, Jersey. Hey, what's going on, Jersey? Am I in the what you call that? Am I in the so you guys you at work?
Matrix, you good?
Yeah, I'm in the
You good?
Matrix.
No, you good.
Aaron says, "Phew, Jersey at work.
No, I'm home.
I forgot you're a diplomat. You ain't got to work. What do you think about the topic?
Yeah, what did you love, Jersey? I'm curious. What did you think? What did you love?
He spoke.
The
He
king,
said hi to me, so I loved it.
the king spoke. Greg, can I be his king? Can I be a
Yes.
king?
Hell fucking
The
yes,
king spoke.
yes.
Wait, don't say it like
I
that, Greg.
wasn't loving you asking what was the value of your penis, Greg.
Yeah, you keep fucking with me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Jersey? Hey, stop, man. I'm trying to listen to Jersey,
Greg,
bro.
you got me saying my own name. Greg, you asking me that because right before he spoke to me, you asked what price was your penis going for.
You'll
I'm
pay
not
for the
loving
pussy.
that.
I mean, oh shit, you'll pay for the pink when you Jersey. Would you pay for the pink?
Absolutely not. I'm not paying for no penis. Why?
You're almost there.
Y'all come from me. I give birth. Why would I pay for dick? Mm-mm.
What? That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire motherfucking life.
Why would I pay for it? Now I'll submit for some good peen. I'm
But y'all,
gonna keep it real,
but you count
but
for
paying
penises
money,
first.
like giving dollars, absolutely not.
Is that how men should think? Because y'all come out of our balls, into your to the canal of the woman, and yeah, so men should think like that too.
Y'all should. I mean, think how you want to think. Y'all already be for the community with it, so
Oh, what's going on right now? Did you just same
I
men?
don't see. I don't see why women should like men have never charged for their penis ever. Like y'all get that shit for free. Y'all slang. Why charge for it now?
Men has always
Mm.
charged for their penis. Always. You want an example?
Go ahead, give me an example, cause I
Well,
knows
as a
nothing
former
of.
Pookie and Ray Ray, all I had to do is give you the thing. You know what I mean? Sweet words, sweet love, and cuddle time. You would give me your car. You would give me your keys to your car, your house, and you would want to buy me things all the time. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I didn't ask for it. I got my own thing going on, but we have always from the dawn of time been doing this. You women were just too blind to see it because you were stigmatized. Sorry to say that early in the morning, but I'm not in the 400 Club rooftop talk. We are sipping right now. What we sipping? Mojitos on Friday morning. So that's the truth. Tell me if I'm lying. Fellas, don't act too proud. Don't act too proud. When men lay it down
That's cap.
from Pound Town, the woman, when a man was down on his luck, the woman would spend that bread on him and she would help him out. You know what I'm trying to say? Until he get on his feet. If y'all lying, if I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. That's it. That's all I gotta say. If you can't relate, you're just gonna hate.
I'm just hating then, cause I can't relate.
Well, I was talking to the men. The men, you can't relate because you're not a man. Hello.
Yeah, I was in there with you, bro, until you reached the point where you said, "Gotta help a brother out because he down on his luck," right?
If
And I
he's down,
appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah. If he's down his luck, right?
Yeah, yeah, but no, that's just not me. That's not okay. I don't need no chick
So
helping me
you
out with no
always
money.
been rich.
No, mm-mm.
So you never
I've been
had
broke
that.
longer than I've been rich. Yeah,
Right, right. So
go
you
ahead.
never had a woman. I'm not talking about you deliberately sitting there and just wondering like I'm about to juice this woman, for all she got, for she can help. Nah, you had a woman that helped you out. She was there, and all men know when women are feeling them, the things that they will do for them. Come on, come on.
Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, here's where you lost me, bro. And help me out with this shit, right?
Let's go,
Because
let's
we
go.
were talking about the price of a dick, the price of pussy, pussy's a commodity, pussy's exchange, bought, sold, has a value on it. And then it was the dick conversation and shit. And instead of saying, when the women were like, yo, I ain't never paid no nigga, but then you pulled up the whole gigolo shit. And that's an outlier. That's an anomaly. That's not the norm
Oh,
and shit. But let me give me 15 seconds, right? And then it's like, then you moved it to, all right, it may not be cash, but it might be some other asset that he gets from her that's not just cash. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Like a car or some shit like that,
well,
right?
not no,
Which
not a
is
car. I'm saying like she would let him use the car, convenient for him. She would give up everything she has if he has nothing at that time to accommodate him because he is laying it down. I mean everything is transactional to me, not in a disrespectful way, but if I don't have something, you're gonna provide it for me, not because I'm using you. You know I don't have it. Women love to nurture, and men love to be nurtured, and some men like to take advantage of women that love to nurture. Are we kidding? You got men that are skinny that mess with big women because they know they're gonna take care. What? Okay, let's just do this for the sake of the conversation. You have skinny men. that would deal with fat women because of what? Fat women gonna provide. She gonna cook. She gonna clean. She gonna that's mean. She gonna do all those things for you. She gonna basically give up everything she have to make you feel like a man. Is this? Are we talking clubhouse? Or are we talking about real relationship, real life shit right now?
My real life shit
That
is
sounds like
pussy.
insecurity to me.
I don't care what it sound like. Does it happen? Yes or no? Hello?
I want to put a number on that shit, yo. The price of pussy in Atlanta is 3 dates, 30 days, or $300.
We're talking about escort, sir.
Price of pussy. I'm sorry.
We're talking about escort right now. That's what you're talking about.
No, 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 no. Escorts are 200, like euros, EROS.com, $250 for an hour.
How
I'll
you know,
call
Greg?
it. Oh shit,
The way.
I'm around the business. Just put it like that.
You paying for escorts, Greg?
You talking about
No, I'm
professional? You talking
not.
about professional stuff, shit? I'm not talking about that professional shit. I'm talking about.
Put a number on that shit. Like, yeah, I'm putting a number on that shit. It's a commodity and shit. Like, you want your dick shot, you want a blowjob, go find your chicken head
This
on
is
the corner in
crazy.
the hood, and you get that shit for $20 and shit. So I'm just saying, there's a number you can put against that shit, right? There's no such thing as free pussy. It always costs something. You give something up. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
right, right. It ain't such thing as free dick. She gonna get something too. You see, I think men that think like this, they try to like they're kind of like a misogynist in disguise. They feel as though women are only worth one thing, and so they don't want to admit that on certain levels it's even. In certain levels, it's even for a man and a woman. In certain levels, we're not equal on. But when it comes down to those things, oh yeah, if something comes from my body to your body, your penis, my penis, your pussy, all those type of things, it's kind of an even trade. And so right now, what we're witnessing right now is women are saying that your oh, your penis don't worth is not worth more than my vagina. It has no value because we're taking that away from us at this point. So I blame the men for this one. I'm sorry, bro.
What is a man going to a a a, a sperm bank and buying? A man goes into a sperm bank to get money for his sperm.
Hello,
And guess who go buys the sperm? A fucking woman. The fuck are y'all
hello,
talking about?
hello,
The fuck are y'all talking about, man?
hello. What are we talking about? Don't stop there. Oh no,
That's not common. That's not common in our
Yeah.
community.
it ain't what?
It's not common. The brat was just complaining that it wasn't no black sperm. She had to buy a white child. What are you talking about?
That's what I mean. I said our community, Swain.
And like, what are the
Just proved my point.
probabilities? What are the probabilities of a woman buying sperm versus her having a child in a family? What are the probabilities between the two?
I don't think it had anything to do with the price in China.
If we are gonna be honest, women go to the streets to get free sperm donations
Oh
from black
shit,
men.
this is crazy.
No. Okay,
I would say,
it
Segal, I would say like
does
five percent,
exist.
less than 5%.
It does exist, but I'm saying, is that the general population? Is that the most of it? Is that where women go to get the sperm the most?
Yeah, look at how many Pookies and Ray Rays got kids in jail. Yeah, and they going to the streets.
I'm saying
Not
less
That's
than
every, not
5%,
crazy.
Segal.
every.
Less than 5%.
I think women just love hard and choose the wrong men. I don't think they're doing it just to have babies. But whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the price of pussy for me and shit. And I fucked the market up and shit. Niggas get mad at me. And somebody asked in the chat, the price of pussy in Atlanta at the fat end of the bell curve for the circles that I'm familiar with, 3 dates, 30 days, or $300. If you haven't gotten the pussy and you've gone out 3 days with this chick or spent more than 30 days with her or spent more than $300, you're driving up the price of pussy. I'm just reporting the news, guys. Don't hate the messenger and shit. Is that too outlandish?
What is this you're talking about? Is this like an escort service? Like, what's happening in Atlanta?
Pussy's a commodity here, and this, it's not unique to Atlanta. There's a price of pussy everywhere here in the U.S. There's a price of pussy, and there's a cost of pussy. I'm being purposefully um, um, tongue in cheek with this shit, right? I'm talking about money. There's no such thing as free pussy. You give up something to get pussy. As a man, you can give up your time, your emotional availability, your honesty, your trust. You're gonna give up some shit that's just not about money. So don't get it twisted, guys. When I say there's a price of pussy, there's a cost of pussy that includes the price of pussy. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
I bet. So look, man, and the thing is, like, can you quantify it, right? And it depends on which strategy you run at. But no bullshit, I'm sitting here thinking, damn, um, what am I paying for pussy? Now don't get it twisted. I've paid for pussy in some respect, but a motherfucker that pays for pussy isn't paying for pussy, at least if you're like me. And I'm paid for pussy and not too hard on the hoes and shit, right? I ain't paying for the pussy, I'm paying for the piece of the pussy to leave. There's that. I land. Y'all can come at me. I'm
Hey,
not
Greg,
good.
Hey
Greg, hey,
y'all.
Greg, are you a pimp? I mean, sorry, are you a pimp or a retired pimp?
I can identify with that shit. Yeah, but I'm not
This
professional and
is
shit.
it's
Uh,
crazy. I don't. This
sounding like
this
one.
explains it all.
Yeah, I wanted to chime in real quick. Well, with the title, how y'all doing?
Want me to explain the title to
Um,
you, or you got it?
yeah, you can explain it to me. That
Well,
way,
the
I won't
title
get
is
taxed.
in a relationship or a marriage, is your mate your love or your sex slave? What happened? What happened? Why did this person end up feeling like this is my sex slave or I feel like a sex slave? What happened between the two of y'all? Can you grasp it from there? Vanilla Killer.
Okay, so are you okay? You're talking about people that they feel like sex slaves in a relationship.
Yes, yes. It's like they don't want to have sex, but they feel as though it's a duty. It's no longer fun anymore. You know what I mean? They just do it because they want to make them happy, not because they love them. And it's like I say that the relationship is probably on one leg now. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, okay. Um, well, I do feel like there are some people that do require more sex. Uh, Everybody has their own different stamina and libido. But I mean, if you're dealing with a guy or a woman that is very overly possessive when it comes to sex, like they need it 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, yeah, I would see someone feeling like a sex slave and not really want to enjoy it, because when you're in a relationship, even your sex life changes and transitions throughout the years y'all being together. Sometimes, yeah, back in the day, y'all was hanging through chandeliers and role playing. Now, 12 years later, y'all got joint pain, so y'all gotta bring that chandelier on down. You see what I'm saying? So I do feel like that's a discussion that should be had, because you don't want your woman or your man to feel like they have to, they're just making you happy, because guess what, that means that they're psychologically going to want something else that doesn't really require that. They're going to want that emotional connection that they're not getting with you with someone else. So they're just going to look at you like, there he go again, asking for some ass. You don't want your lady to look at you like that. You don't want your lady to look at you like a horn dog, because she gonna go ahead and float to someone else that don't make her feel like she has to be a horn dog.
That's crazy.
And then that's when you lose her emotionally. You have her body physically and you're fucking her physically, but her mind ain't there. Some women can do that, and men can do that too, where you're actually fucking a person but you're mentally not there. Your body's there, and you don't want to have sex like that. That's not no passion. That ain't fun. That's actually that's actually sad. Um so yeah, I land. Me personally, I in a relationship, I never felt like a sex slave because I have a voice. If I don't feel like fucking, I don't feel like fucking. Um, and if that guy is coming off very possessive, like at like highly requested, um, and I feel uncomfortable, and he sees that I'm uncomfortable, yeah, I think it's time to leave. For men too. Hey, if a woman is asking you for some dick and you probably have a medical condition, you probably have a health condition, you're probably tired, you're stressed, and she's not giving you that space to be truthful that you don't want to do it, then hell no. I mean, you know, time to get on to stepping. So I land with that.
I think that I think I'm done with relationships. Well, for these submissions. Yeah, yeah. I think it's a done dilly. You know what I mean? No matter what you do, it's always gonna be niggerism involved with it. It always gonna be some shit where it's gonna be back and forth. No one wants to hear each other. No one wants to understand each other. Everyone got an excuse for every goddamn thing, and no one's satisfied. Hello, no one's
Yeah, we can
satisfied.
hear.
This is what I'm getting out of all the submissions. Really, you want to say something? Go ahead, sis. That's you.
What do you mean, yeah?
When I'm done with relationships, that question.
Oh, right, like are you talking about our responses, or are you talking about this you don't want a relationship?
From this, just hearing, for the last week, I've been running rooms, and I've been hearing some shit. It's like you can never please no one. It doesn't matter how hard you try, the things you try to do is always the expectation of wanting more. And just when you think you have pleased that person, it's always something else. What you have done for them a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, doesn't even matter. Everyone is always changing. You call it evolution. It's sad. I mean, like I don't want to make it to a sad stage or nothing like that, but hell, I'm telling you that the mind my mind, my thoughts, what's going on through my brain right now is like, is you're never going to be happy. A man is never going to be happy. A woman is never going to be happy. There's always going to be some games in between, and all those things like that. That's what I've been feeling lately. So what's
I
the
mean,
use?
it's just that I get what you're saying. It's just that your vibe attracts your tribe. Like don't let Clubhouse make you feel like, oh
Whoa,
well,
whoa,
I guess
Clubhouse, Vinny, are you crazy? I'm 41 years old. I am.
well, no, I'm saying no. In the beginning, you was like when you go on Club, you hear people talk, and you just pick up a lot of people don't are not satisfied. So
Well,
what I'm
yeah, that's
saying
my
is,
fault. That's my fault. My relationship,
so
everything that you're saying, a lot of things that y'all say mirrors the relationships I've been having. You know what I'm saying?
right, but the thing is, what exactly? I don't know. I'm trying to get what you're saying, but no, I feel like if if God wants you to be married next year, you're gonna get married next year. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm done with relationship. It's over for me," and then they get shot in the eye with a Valentine's arrow with a person that is actually for them. So sometimes you got to stop looking in order for someone to come along.
Yeah, but you
Um,
could also be with someone and not get married. You don't need to do all that contract bullshit.
right? You know what? I'm getting to the age, Ronald,
Damn.
where I do feel like that. Honestly, I really do feel like that. They have certain different ceremonies, certain different cultures, certain different relationships, um, that actually don't get married, but they're like common law. um a lot of common law people, I mean, yeah, they don't have like certain decisions as like a legal married couple, but that's what the government and society makes couple feel. But you can still enjoy your spouse just as much.
Yeah, I mean,
um
like for me, I've been with my girl for 10 years, and she's wonderful. I mean, she's like the ideal woman for me, right? Very, I trust her, implicitly. She's amazing, very sweet. My family loves her. We're getting married soon, but we're not doing like the whole government sign the paper, all that crap, because I don't believe in it. right? I think it doesn't provide enough benefit to me to want to do it. I can get all of the legal benefits by just signing additional paperwork that don't come with all of the really, really negative baggage of like how the courts, oftentimes treat men if a relationship ends. And as much as I love her now, people change, right? And I hope that she stays the woman that I know now, but who knows, right? I mean, let's say she got in a car accident and her whole personality changed or something. Who knows, right? I don't like the idea of intertwining my financial safety and future to somebody else.